you found a Zenathian shard and a few quite valuable weapons down there, and also a demon. But that is that's sort of a side story. As you fought your way through, one of you almost died to the demon. I believe it was Ryder.
It was Ryder and Luca.
Oh yeah, Luca almost died to the demon.
Yeah.
Ryder would have been the worst person to die to the demon, because then you would have had to actually fight it.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, so unfortunately, you managed to teleport away back to Reiner's home of place. And now you have a Zenathian shard, which, to your surprise, apparently, Vistalaga already knew about, or at least suspected. And I believe right now you guys are just sort of preparing for the meetup, or basically you guys are still contemplating on your next move.
I had called Vistalaga and asked him to come get this thing out of my fucking apartment as discreetly as possible.
Yes, it's quite huge. It's about it's like slightly bigger than Pythor size.
So your sanctum is still up, isn't it, Keenan?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, good. I'm going to cover this thing so that nobody sees it through the window.
Yeah.
And Ryder goes into their linen closet and just starts throwing sheets over
You just start throwing blankets over it. Yeah, it's actually, it would be actually slightly poking through the roof. So like about 2 inches into the roof, it would go through, I believe.
Shit, I'm not getting my deposit back, am I?
But yeah, it is quite large. Luckily, width-wise, it's not too unwieldy, but it's like trying to move a couch, basically. If you want to move this around, you need 2 people mostly, or just one really strong person.
How heavy is it?
Pythor can probably get it.
Let me check the weight. It should be about 85 kilos, which is
that's light.
It's not that.
Yeah, it's 187 pounds. So
that's a lot lighter than I thought it would be.
That weighs less than Pythor does.
Yeah. It's not made of it's not made of metal. It's constructed out of gemstones. So
it's half Pythor's weight before he puts on heavy armor.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, no,
it's probably hollow.
Well, it's gemstones.
It's magic. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's magic.
Yeah,
it's magic. I don't gotta explain it.
It's magic. I don't gotta explain shit. But yeah, actually, gems are lighter than that. So yeah, no. It is carryable. It's not made of metal. If anything, that helps. So, oh yeah, you sent a message to Moriel. I forgot to write down a reply.
You did reply.
No. Well, I did reply. Yes, you're right.
You replied no reply.
Yes, that's the one. I was about to check my notes and I remembered. Yes, you're right. I did reply already. Good to know. But yeah, what is the plan for now, team?
We'll just have to go to the Feywild now to grab the orbs back.
I want a refund, basically.
I need to double check to see if I'm allowed to cast ritual spells if I don't have them prepared. For the day, rather. I think I have to have them prepared as a cleric.
Yeah, I think you do. I think wizards are the only ones that can have them unprepared.
If I have them prepared. It says if it has the ritual tag and you have it prepared, which I do not have. I don't have divination prepared today because I had commune, but divination lets me do a specific thing that commune doesn't let me do. Oops. That's for tomorrow then.
I don't even know if wizards can cast them if they don't have it prepared.
Well, I have the ritual casting thing in my character sheet, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying wizards can. It's just I don't know if they need it prepared
Alright,
or
in
not.
that case, I could try for a divine intervention to get a hint of our next move. Or I could save that for if something else comes up. But it probably won't work. I've been pushing my luck with those.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's no way it's going to work 3 times in a row.
I mean,
That's
what would you
just
even
not
ask?
likely. I mean, if nobody else has any questions, I might want to be selfish on this one.
Oh yes, cool. Wizards can cast ritual spells without having them prepared.
But
But you don't have Commune, because that's not on the wizard spell list.
get claps. Got him. Alright.
I could ask for information about the armory that this will take us to. I could ask for information about Moriel.
Hmm.
What I want to ask for is an explanation about all of this crap. It's not related to you, but it's probably not the priority right now. I don't think it'll work anyway. So what is something that we would like to get out of this? Because I can only do it once every 7 days if it works, but it doesn't work every time I try. Well, it hasn't worked every time I've tried so far, but
How many swords are in the set of swords for Loden and Mandora?
let's save that one for a divination.
No, I'm asking Blue as Keenan.
Oh,
Yeah. So they're part of the series called Great Blades of Balance. There's 20 of them.
20, okay.
Hmm
Hmm.
So they're just essentially a series of swords forged by the same blacksmith that are renowned for their capabilities. They're roughly the same strength. They just have different utilities and variations.
Can Keenan ask Latok and Reuven if they can sense other whispers if they're in certain proximity?
No, I thought you were gonna ask if they could see other Great Blades of Balance. But yes, they can. They can sense other whispers.
From how far away?
60 feet, not through walls.
Okay,
Not through thick walls. So
gotcha.
brief. Yeah.
Interesting.
okay. So besides sword things, Luca, you have any input? Faethor? No?
Not really.
Could just wait for Oh, we need to collect some gold from.
Yes,
That
I already
guy.
sent him the message.
We just need to collect
So-
our gold now.
Could I have told him to just drop it off at my apartment?
Oh yeah, sure.
Just like, I don't want to fucking go anywhere. Actually, I probably would have asked, like, a contact of Vestalagas to pick it up for me.
That's awkward. That's mega awkward. What information? Can you elaborate what message you sent?
We were basically just gonna say, hey, there's a brand weapon in the warehouse. Also,
Well,
basement demon.
You had a paper you were reading off.
Oh yeah, I had the manifest, so I just read off everything on the manifest except for the crystal and the swords that we stole.
I see. Okay, not just one sword. Luckily, thank God. All right, so, okay. Payment doesn't arrive today, at least at the moment, hasn't arrived. So, stay frosty on that note. It is on its way.
I'm going to have to pick up my money at some point.
When
Do you guys want the other 1,000 split between us? Because I have it, or we can spend it on a diamond.
I think he gave you 3,500, didn't
He
he?
gave me 3,000. I'm getting another 2,000. We can buy a diamond, or we can split it between us.
Or we could just directly pay Vess instead of giving him our diamond.
Yeah, that's probably easier than trying to find another diamond.
It's up to you guys.
I don't need the money.
Yeah, I don't think we need it right now. There's nothing we can really buy with that little that will help us in the fight.
I never do not want money.
I mean,
I wouldn't say no. No.
Yeah, there's no magic shops in town, so there's no spells I could get that would be useful for us. Unless
If it's papers and materials, I could teach you what spells I have, if any of them are of use to you.
true, or maybe Vess has some scrolls.
That's possible.
I don't know. Let's wait for his person to get here to pick the stuff up. We can also try and sell him Warshaw's or Warsaw's blade.
So you guys are just waiting for Vesalog's people to show up?
Yeah, Reiner's gonna kind of park themselves by the window and just kind of stare out the curtains every now and again.
You sure? Yeah, you sure?
Like, creepy ant.
Yeah.
I'm the weird ant across the street. I am somehow the weird old lady across the street.
Yeah,
Like, not being old, not being a lady.
Yeah. Creepy old person staring through very suspiciously through windows.
not like too obviously, but just like every now and again I kind of like peek.
Well, you have Sanctuary up, so they couldn't even tell you were looking at them through the window.
Excellent.
This is the highest form of being a stalker or a creep, at least. Anyways, so after about 45-ish minutes, if you wanted to take that short rest / long rest,
Oh, I wouldn't mind a short rest.
let me know as well. By the way, long rest. Some of you may be asleep, so
I don't think we need a long rest because it's just the morning and we already slept.
I don't believe you can take a long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we literally just slept and then went out.
Yeah, we did.
But I wouldn't mind that. Short rest.
All right, so short rest.
Am
you
I able
can-
to change out a spell over the short rest?
I'm not sure.
I don't think. I think you're allowed to do that in Pathfinder, but not in 5e.
No, I don't think you can do this. I
Okay.
think wizards can do that.
Wizards can restore a spell with Arcane Recovery. I don't think they can.
That's
recover spells.
okay. Arcane Recovery. Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, that's the one I was thinking of. All right. So after so roll your hit dice whenever you want. So
I rolled
yeah.
all of mine already,
Oh yeah.
and I rolled really badly, so I'm still not at full.
Oof. 45 minutes pass.
I would not have used the fourth one because I'd be at full after the third one.
Fair enough. So after 45 minutes pass, you see this very well-dressed man approaching your apartment door. He sort of like looks around, checks at the address, not suspiciously looks around, just like sort of like, is this it? Is this the building? And then like looks at the number carefully, checks his notes,
Is
and
this
then
one of
he
Gus's people?
doesn't look like it. Usually
don't-
they have
oh,
masks
okay.
on.
Could be our
and
money.
stuff like that.
I'm going to disguise self as the same fake face that I used before and step outside.
I thought you were gonna say as
Yeah.
him.
No! No, I'm not
Yep.
trying to fuck with this guy. I just don't want him to know that it's me.
Yep.
In kind of a paranoid way that probably makes it worse. But you know, Reiner things.
All right. So are you greeting him at the door? Are you greeting him?
I'm gonna like do that thing where you kind of like slip out the door without opening it enough for them to see inside.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, the place is
Okay.
kind of a mess. Sorry, the place is kind of a mess right now. Sorry, actor feet. Blah. Reiner uses the same voice that they used before.
Yep.
Sorry, place is kind of a mess right now. What do you have?
Oh, my
Good news, I
apologies. I believe I have the wrong place. Oh, this is awkward. My apologies. I will be.
Can I insight check this person?
Sure.
There's my rolls. 28.
Nice. He doesn't appear to be genuine. He seems to be trying to hint at something.
Okay. Probably catching the message in that case. Reiner's going to play along, I guess.
How do you play
Are
along?
they indicating that they want me to follow them?
No, no. It seems that they're indicating that they need some proof that you are disguised as who you say you are.
Oh, okay.
If
Sorry,
you catch my
with
drift.
that insight, Lenny
Yeah.
is dumb. So Lenny is having a hard time here.
Take your time.
Yeah, okay. From my insight check, do I get the impression that he works for either Vess or the
It's hard to tell. Again, there's really no indicators that he is working for neither. Best thing would potentially be to ask him, not directly, obviously, but ask him.
Well, if you're looking for something nearby, I can definitely try to give you directions.
Oh well, I'm actually, I actually am looking for somebody. It's actually quite a wagon. I've heard it's been recently painted blue. You couldn't,
Yes, I've heard of
but
it.
it's around this area. But I couldn't find it. I thought that the resident in this house was actually one of the managers looking over the repainting. My boss wants a good look at it. And essentially, we want to make sure it's in quality and
I
ready to
understand.
transport.
Yes, you have the right address.
I'm not mistaken. Sorry. Are you suppose?
I was expecting
one
a
of...
package. Yes, it's inside.
Okay.
Where do you want us to bring it?
Well, I'd have to take a look at it first. I have my he shows you his briefcase. I have some stuff to do first, and then I can get it sorted.
Keenan's
I
probably Keenan's probably ritual casting identify on the stone right now. The big, this is a Nathan shard.
Oh, you're ritual casting on it?
Yeah, he's probably doing that when Reiner's talking to this person outside.
Identify works on anything, yeah?
I'll click the spell.
Yes, but it doesn't tell you if things are cursed.
Okay.
Why did I say that? I feel like I'm tempting fate by saying that.
Why do you say that? Like you're doing the job of being ominous for me. It's great. I don't have to do it, therefore I can be very sneakily ominous. It's my favorite kind. I realized that this was never a note. Alright, the note exists, but I didn't write anything in it. Oops. So the alright, so I'll write it up while we do this, but for now,
Okay.
So the Zanathian shard is an ancient object predating when the Klaaturin was built. These were sort of used to power transportation between sites, as you know, the energies at certain areas were quite were too strong for living creatures to pass through. So this was used inherently, and then eventually it was moved to other planes to test planar travel, and that was accomplished. This is so to activate this, there has the spell equivalent of a 9th level spell must be applied. So how this works is that you either have to invest 2/8, 3/7, or 4/6, 5/5s, or 6/4s to activate this.
So me and Reiner need to use all of our 4th levels to do it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I would not be able to do that today.
And wait, you can use it with only one? You can use it with only one
One what?
Zenathian shard, or do you need to?
No, you need two. But you
Okay.
can power it. So it's like you start it.
Mm.
And then you still have to know how to translate it to fire in the right direction. However, if
Gotcha.
someone else were to align it, so if there's another Zenathian shard and they aligned it with your Zenathian shard that was powered, then that would work that way, that direction, if that makes sense. So if you powered yours and you fired a direction, the Zenathian shard would lock onto that direction. But it would then, therefore, not receive other directions from other Zenathian shards that may try to target this one. Again, there's I believe I mentioned there's about 30-ish runes on this thing. You could probably assume this is sort of like an ID of the Zenathian shard.
Oh, okay. So like teleportation circles, but it's embedded inside runes. Okay. Interesting.
And yes, everybody, this gentleman is going to help us get this out of my apartment.
Yes, I am Reginald. I will be able to get this sorted. So if you excuse me, and then he opens the briefcase, and you notice one neatly sectioned area, blatantly thieves' tools. The rest seem to be scripture writings. It appears to be a extended monocle scope, and he just sort of like activates it. He starts like going through the runes, sort of writing them down, yeah, he just seems to be going through it. About 10 minutes pass, he's still working on it.
Keenan's just gonna be watching what he's doing and trying to understand how he's analyzing it.
Yeah, he's being very thorough. Essentially, what it's looking like is the runes are indicative row and columns. So if it'd be a good idea if I tried to sketch this. So let me with the home screen. This is I suggest you take note of how this works because this might be useful. So essentially, how he's analyzing it. So let's say if this was this symbol right here, and there's a symbol right up here, and there's a simple symbol right here, and the symbol. These aren't actually symbols, but yeah. So this symbol is correspondent to its vertical and its row. So it's a different message on row and column, and it's the same for every rune. So there's 30 of them here. So you can imagine there's quite a lot of messages in one rune. Essentially, let's say this is row could say something like energy, and the row could say something like let's say speed, right? And then so that would mean that this row and column is symbolizing let's say the haste spell, right? So essentially this is what it's sort of signifying. It's how larger forms of spells are conjured from runic structures. This is also how traps are made. So if they're made with one symbol, then they're not as potent. But you've seen this before, right? You've seen when I mentioned like an arcane, like 5 arcane symbols in one row. So you can probably tell like one row means that's one whole message, and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the doors to the Orb of Pain had something similar, and like the archway for the Orb of Intelligence had them too, or Foresight. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of how it works. And he seems to be like going through making sure to not translate, but you're not sure. Maybe he's translating, maybe he's not. All of his notes are in Thieves' Cant, so Reiner, you'd be able to read it? You can read Thieves' Cant?
No, I probably should have asked you this on character creation, but when I took Prodigy, I didn't know Thieves' Cant was not like mechanically an option, but because of my backstory, would you let me change that actually? Because I feel like it makes sense.
I will. I think I'll allow it.
Okay,
yeah,
thank
sure.
you. I'm going to replace Celestial with Thieves' Cant then.
Go for it.
Thank you. Then yes, I do speak Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm just like trying to make sure you haven't used Celestial for anything else, because if you have used it for
I have
anything else,
Celestial
then-
anyways, so
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so-
literally never
Can
used
we use it?
Celestial.
Okay, then that's fine. Cool.
Alright, I'm just gonna change
Alright.
that real quick.
Yeah. So you would understand this. He's writing down. Actually, I say understand, but like, you can read what he's saying. Doesn't necessarily mean you get it, right? Like, it's how English would sound to a foreign person, right? Like you just hear like imagine just reading chicken, archway, table, bowling alley. Like that's the sentence. That's the sentence. And that's basically what this is in Thieves' Cant. You're like, what the hell is he writing?
I'm gonna kind of keep a note of it because maybe it makes more sense to Keenan.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say it out loud right now. I'm just kind of, mental note.
Mhm. Yeah. About 10 minutes in, he is about it's about 5 pages long. A couple of paragraphs are in there. You can discern 3 paragraphs worth in 5 pages. And about 5 minutes after that, he goes, right. From what I've gathered, I believe this is suitable for travel. It will need a power source, though.
do you know which
Of course.
location it points to?
Well, no, that's up to you.
Okay.
You have to set the direction yourself, so you have to know exactly what the other shard on the opposing end will look like. So if you wanted to send this coordinates to someone who knew what they were doing, you could, and then you could attach it to this shard.
I keep that thought to myself. Never mind.
Okay. I've waited. Okay, that's
And the
fine.
object doesn't go with, and the shards don't go with you when you go.
No.
They stay in place. Okay.
It's merely for allowing you to transport. It doesn't go with
Yeah.
you.
It definitely needs to get out of my apartment before it fucks something up. Then.
Yes, we'll send some movers over. Can you please make it a bit more discreet if possible? Maybe try and make it look like a coffin, like a sarcophagus. Maybe
I
they will
don't know
be.
if that is a skill that I have, but like Keenan, do you have that spell prepared today that lets you make things?
I could tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, let me just get it as wrapped up in linens as I can.
Just try and avoid making it look like a large.
We can make it a big disco ball.
gemstone.
No, let's not make a big disco ball. I think that would be worse.
You'd have to.
actually.
That's a lot of wind you're adding to it.
Can we make it
Oh my-
invisible? Is that the thing that we can do?
You could try cast a spell on it.
I
Keenan,
could.
can you make it invisible?
No? How? Does greater invisibility do object? No, it needs to be a
That's only for a
creature.
minute.
Yes, the first
Well,
minute
it
you walk
does
out,
say that
it
if
shows...
you hold or carry it, then it's invisible. So, okay, Pythor, go invisible and pick up the crystal.
How does one go invisible?
First you need to study magic for about 5 years.
We have a cloak of invisibility we could give him.
Here, attune to this really quickly, turn invisible, and...
Is that what we're actually going with?
I mean,
I
if
don't have a better idea, to be honest.
Prestidigitation can't color something this big.
No, definitely not. I'm gonna start looking around my apartment and see if I can, like, get it all wrapped in white linen or something, so that it's not as obvious.
I got it. It's just a giant pile of laundry.
That's what it's going to be if we don't think of something better.
Wow, this laundry is really heavy. What did you do to it?
It's 87 pounds of laundry, my friend. Very, very fine linens.
They're so fun. They're
Very good quality fabric. Very heavy. Keeps you warm in winter.
I have a silk bag.
I don't think we can fit this in the bag of holding. Okay, you go do your thing. We'll figure this out. I think. Can I use my disguise kit proficiency to try to make this look like a bag of laundry?
I would recommend Craftsman's Kit, actually, or
you know,
Woodworks, or really any of the crafting.
We could just get a bunch of rope and make it look like a giant ball of twine.
I don't have that much rope in my apartment.
How far away are we trying to get it? Because invisibility lasts an hour. I mean, we could.
I think we just need to get in the back of a cart, right?
Well, it needs to get in the back of a cart and stay.
You need to. Well. Basically, what the man said is just make it discreet looking, so that they can take it away. You don't necessarily have to bring it to anyone. Just make it discreet.
We can make it look like a sculpt. No.
Is it reasonable to assume that Reiner has enough linens in their apartment to at least cover this thing up?
If you take everything off your walls, probably.
Yes. You have enough to make it look like just a very long oblong shape, like you just make it like an oblong sheet thing. But it would
start by doing that.
We'll also need.
Going to take.
I don't think this will fit through your front door.
Hang on, would it? Yeah, no, it wouldn't. It's like slightly too wide for the door.
Can
we turn it sideways? How can we do this?
Okay, I can use pass wall for this, I think.
Okay.
So Blue.
Yeah.
It's normally only 5 feet wide, but it can be 20 feet deep. So if I do it like.
If you go, yes, I know what you're saying, and yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can do that. If you make it like, if you use depth as wall side, then you can make it 20 feet deep.
Okay. So yeah, we don't need to worry about that then.
Okay,
and
good.
Tomorrow, I mean, we could just build a giant crate to put it in.
Yeah. Loki, are you any good at the woodworking?
Who's Loki?
Sorry. Hayathor, are you any good at woodworking?
Is that your god?
Oh my god, this Keelsis apparently. I thought this was Hiena until like 3 days ago. So this is very confusing.
I mean, yeah, we could just try and build a crate for it. That's not inconspicuous.
Okay,
no
let's
better
build
than
a crate
the average person.
You don't have a lot of wood around here, do you?
No, I have a lot of linens, which is why all of my ideas so far have revolved around linens.
I mean, I could disassemble your floor tomorrow with fabricate and make it into.
No, please don't disassemble my floor. I need my deposit back.
Let's go buy a bunch of lumber, I guess.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm going to check on something.
Pythor, I'll need you to carry it.
Alright.
Oh, I guess we have bag of holding.
Don't use it in public, remember.
True. Okay.
Pretty sure that is illegal here.
Let's get a bunch of lumber.
Maybe I shouldn't play the one I've sent it.
Or maybe we can just buy a crate.
Let's just buy a crate. Just buy a regular crate. A very large crate.
Okay.
Makes more sense to me than anything.
Get a couple crates stacked on top of each
Damn.
other. Just cut out the bottom.
Why aren't we taking any of the crates from the warehouse we just burnt down?
Well,
Yes.
that would involve staying around the demon that was in the basement for a lot longer.
You might hear that in the news. Basement kills 50. What the fuck?
Or it just wouldn't be in the news because no one would know the basement exists.
True. No one let it out, please. Imagine someone opens the door. No!
I don't think it would be able to fit through. It's through the hatch in most forms.
It changes to a lot of things. Could change it to a slime. Who knows?
But the last thing it killed, would it turn into the insect?
It turns into this the fast insect. Yes. So if anybody walked down there, they'd be like instantly murked. I think.
I feel like that would be able to fit through the hole.
There were still people down there when we left for it
Was
to
there?
eat. So...
No, there were some
They were all-
corpses down there for it to eat.
There were like 2 people that hadn't been eaten, 2 or 3.
Yeah, three corpses in there.
So it gets to
I couldn't check
be,
them.
it gets to change 3 more times, and then many more.
Oh well, it's not our issue now.
Yeah, and assuming whoever owns the thing's gonna go down there and find that.
Okay, next. Me and Pythor are going to go out and try and buy a crate.
Try and buy a crate. Okay,
I
so
am having regrets all of a sudden
regrets?
for letting them leave unattended.
Oh, I see.
It's probably fine. I say, knowing what happened last time.
Can you cast a bunch of spells?
So let me check
but
the
they-
market.
Pies with them
Yeah.
this time.
We have a close market, right?
Okay, yes, that is with him. He's fine.
Well, judging from
There's
the
that
map,
one.
though,
There's
no-
that one. And there's the one here.
Yeah.
There's 3 that are almost equidistant.
I feel like you can probably get crates at any of the markets just because things come in crates, and people are probably like, "Yeah, sure, you
Yes.
can have my fucking garbage."
I mean, you could technically buy crates off people you pass
Oh.
by in the street.
It's the wood board! Obviously.
I
Huh?
think it's named that because of the wood elves that live there, not because of that's where they fabricate wood things.
I mean, we can
Oh.
try.
Also, how many people are selling like 8-foot crates?
There's there's warehouses everywhere. We can just look for a warehouse.
You could find someone selling like home stuff. Maybe they have crates big enough there.
Probably try to find a place that is selling like wardrobes and stuff, because that'd be like roughly the same.
Damn it! Me and Pythor don't know where the crates are, or where the warehouses
The
were.
wizard in the wardrobe.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, that's great.
We probably would have asked where we would find this.
You say that, but
Oh,
Keenan is not wise.
Okay, so, Judge, like, you would know, around the Orchid District, there's probably a furniture store somewhere there. You can walk through, you know that, Orchid District is definitely Vestalaga's area, so it's also safe.
Then that would be
wood-
where we'd search.
Okay.
So, you head down south. As you're walking, actually, you notice, as you walk by, like a large crossing street, someone tried to approach you, and then 2 guards stopped them, like across the street. So you know how you would be on the bottom right side of like a 4-way crossing, right? And you cross the street. So he is like right across, and he tried to approach you, like try to hail you down from across the road. And then 2 guards stopped them. Pythor would notice this. Keenan would be oblivious to what just happened, but he tried to hail you down, and he's like stopped by 2 guards. And then you don't really hear the conversation, but just letting you know what has just went down.
Do I recognize like the guards
The individual?
or the individual?
No, you know none of them.
Wow, there's a lot of pretty flowers around here.
You know none of them, but the man appears to be like urgent business, like looking.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna continue on. We got urgent business of our own trying to deal with this Nathian shard, so
Yep. I was, if anything, it's just letting you know.
What race is
Pi
the-
is all business. He doesn't just stop and go off on random tangents.
It wasn't that red tiefling, was it?
No, it was
Okay.
not. As I mentioned, none of you have seen him before.
Okay.
Yep. You do find something called the Magnolias furniture wares. They appear to be well guarded for a furniture shop.
This place
Put it
looks nice.
mildly-
Let's go check here, Pythor.
Yeah, it's well painted, but they have like 2 large bodyguards at the front of the doors. They have like a line queue, like you know how like those expensive like watch or jewelry stores, they allow like 1 person or 2 people at a time inside, kind of like that. And they have like 2 heavily armed guards outside, and then you see inside they have like 2 more in there. Yeah, I wouldn't say it looks suspicious. It's just very overly protected.
Keenan's just walking up to it.
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, Keenan will go inside. Pythor's not stopping him.
I'm not sorry. Is there a line? Like you said, there was a line.
Well,
right?
so there's a queue, but nobody's at the queue right now. So as you approach
Okay.
the men, they go, "Oh, hang on, mate. There's still people inside, so you're gonna have to wait."
Oh,
And he just sort of nods as you wait. And a couple of people come out crying. 2 people actually come out crying. Well, not 2 people coming out crying. One of them is coming out crying. But yeah, the other person is comforting them as they walk out.
wow,
He
they
goes,
must
"All
have
right,
some,
you can go in."
they must have some really nice furniture in there.
It's so beautiful. I'm crying. Anyways, you enter, and you see this woman sort of smoking a pipe. Appears to be late 50s. She goes, "So, what do you want?"
This is a furniture store, right? Oh, character.
Yes.
Okay. We were looking to purchase some crates, if possible. We need to store a couple of things, and
Did you read the sign outside?
furniture. Yeah, you want to sit on it?
You want to sit on a crate, and you think this establishment sells crate furniture?
Yeah, rustic. You know, it's in fashion
God,
right
you
now.
sound like awkward people. Eh.
Your furniture must come in something to carry it to protect it from being damaged from point A to point B. Hence, crates. We need a large crate. Can we buy one from you?
Keenan
You talk a
slides
lot
a
more
platinum.
sense than your friends. Wait, what?
Keenan slides a platinum.
Oh, okay. You slide a platinum says, "Well, now that you mention it, our furniture does come in crates, so I guess that's what you're using." So how big you looking your crate to be?
How big was the shard? It was roughly my size, right?
Yeah, I'd
it's
say
roughly
his
your
height.
size plus slightly more. So what's your height, and then add 2 inches, I believe.
A
Like
little taller than
it's
this
like
guy,
8'1",
and about the
Like-
same width.
or no,
So
it's
it's-
not 8'1".
It'd be like 7 foot tall.
Yeah, 7 foot ish.
I like the implication that you brought Pythor with just to use as an example.
And how wide was it?
About
It
the
should
same.
be. No, it's not. It's an extra foot left, right of Pythor. I mean,
Mm.
if you want to put
So-
it that way.
Probably somewhere between like 7 foot by 5 foot.
Enough for him to go uncomfortably.
Could be, yes.
We relay that to the lady.
Okay. What we can do for you, I guess, is like a bed, maybe for a mattress. Maybe a sofa. Could
So
be.
it would probably be about the size we need.
Yep, sounds like
Alright.
good.
Yeah. Well, we'll give you the cheapest one. It's about 20 gold.
I'll take out the 20 gold and pass it over.
Alright, much appreciated.
Keenan
Alright,
insight checks her.
Alright, go for it.
She just sold you a 20 gold sofa.
Nice. good
Just a 6. Yep.
She seems very genuine with selling you high
It's a good
quality
deal, thank
furniture.
Oh wait, are we
An
actually?
No
actual
problem.
sofa with that crate.
Yep.
Alright, lads, get them a copy of this one, please, and just we'll set it outside. We'll set cart for you free of charge to say and send it wherever you want. Can you just sign these papers, actually? And she hands you about 4 papers. It's just for selling the furniture's paperwork for me to deal with, so...
Can Keenan read over the papers?
Sure. One of them is, in fact, just confirming the purchase of the furniture. The second one is optional insurance that would have cost an extra 15 gold. And then there's another one that is sort of basically a contract coupon where you can buy if you buy another product. Well, if you sign it, you have to buy another product here, and they give you like reward points basically. And then the fourth one is distinctly associating yourself with this shop for future newsletters and stuff.
Before we sign, I just want to look around the store to see your other furniture, if you don't mind.
Sure. Just make sure you sign the first one.
Yep. Yeah, Keenan just looks around, and while he's out of sight, he prestidigitations text on it.
Okay. You prestidigitation text on it. What are you prestidigitating?
Just a signature.
Of what?
Yeah, I can do like a mark, right? Yeah, a small mark.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all of them?
Just the first one. I just don't want my name to be there after an hour.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yep,
here you
so
go.
Yeah, she looks through it. You haven't signed the last 3 one.
Oh, I didn't need the insurance or any of that. Thank you, though.
Alright, whatever. You're missing out. And then she rolls it up. And yeah, you notice outside they sort of a cart like rolls around from like the back, and there seems to be a man there, crate in the back of the cart. Alright, there it goes. Thank you so much for your purse.
The crate looks like it would be the proper size, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it's this. They haven't not given you the sofa. The price maybe a different story, for sure. But you have the sofa.
I mean, it sounded good to Keenan.
I didn't care about the price. He just wants to get done and then get back. So
You're gonna get back to Ryder's apartment and we're gonna be like, how much did you pay for this ugly ass couch?
A day's worth of salary? What?
Technically 30 gold with the platinum.
not even 1% of the gold I have.
It doesn't matter. Reiner's a cheapskate.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We tell them
Reiner's like, you don't fucking pay sticker price, you dumb.
we wouldn't go directly to the house, I don't think. But we'd just go to the neighborhood. And then tie it through.
Neighborhood. Can you point me at the direction of the neighborhood you want to go towards?
You know where the Do you know where the Lazily Boutique is?
It's right behind you. Less than.
Oh, wait, sorry. The opposite direction of that. Around here.
Oh, you're heading. Wait. Oh, you just want to walk towards the neighborhood, not necessarily.
We're getting close with them, and then I will just carry it the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So you tell the driver to, let's say, drop you off here.
Yeah.
And then you carry it the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Carry it. Oops. Carry it the rest of the way. And you arrive with the crate and the sofa intact. By the way, 30 gold is like half a year's worth of salary for a poor man. Yeah. That's
Yeah, that's why Reiner would be angry about the cost of that sofa.
Yep. Anyways, you arrive with the sofa. Hurrah.
Alright.
And yeah. You guys arrive with...
Hey guys, we also got you a new couch, Reiner.
You bought the couch for how much?
Oh, it came as a deal with the box.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. How much did you pay for this?
I
start looking at the sofa.
I didn't
Please
pay.
describe
Pythor
the
did.
sofa to me, Blue.
You're looking at the sofa?
Yeah.
It's a very nice quality blue sofa.
It's blue though. Doesn't really match with the rest of my furnishings.
Doesn't matter how much it cost, I got us a box.
I know, but how much was this?
I
Do
think
I know this? Do I know the furniture maker?
So you've seen the name before since it's in Vestalaga's area. Also you would know a sofa is around, let me check. So a sofa of this quality is about 3 to 5 gold at most.
I think it was about a plat.
Oh, you overpaid so much. They ripped you off, man.
Oh, that's what I gave him at least.
Five gold is what I would pay for this, and honestly, not even this because it's an ugly color.
We got a crate. That's all that matters.
Also, can I tell that he's lying about how much it costs?
I was just saying what I paid. I didn't.
Yeah. Well, you know that the couch costs 20 gold, and yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, yeah, like Keenan would know that. So you would, it would be more like it's not that you said 10 gold out of ignorance. It's that that's what you paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
in
you
mind,
know.
you're still like, oh, you overpaid like 4 gold for this. You don't pay sticker price. You always talk them down.
Good luck reading Pythor's facial features when it's behind solid plate.
Yeah.
I can see your tail. I can see that tail twitching. Oh my gosh.
It's
guys,
actually
you
not
don't
twitching because he doesn't care how much. If it cost 100 gold, he would have thrown it down too.
You don't
Yes.
pay
Get
sticker
out.
price. Oh, that's... no.
If anything, you would get the feeling that it probably didn't do something good. If anything, you're not sure how much exactly, but you know they definitely did not ask for cheaper.
Oh, you always offer half. If you need to haggle really shortly, you ask them how much it costs. They're going to say it costs this much, you're going to offer half, and you're going to meet somewhere in the middle.
I mean, it was about the normal price for furniture at my place, so I thought it was about normal.
Oh, they overcharged you back at your place too, Keenan.
Or
You've
did
been
they tell you
overpaying for
actual-
things your whole life.
I don't buy furniture. Furniture doesn't fit in a tent.
Well, I guess in that case, yeah, but Keenan should probably know how much things cost.
I love how you just we want a box.
These fucking rich kids, man, I swear.
The kind of world where you have to bribe people for a box.
Alright, just put it over here, I'll convert it later.
Yep, you take the sofa out of the box.
I cover
You
it
kind
up
of-
with some linen so it doesn't clash too bad
Yeah.
with the rest of my apartment.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
I
you just
didn't sign
cover-
any
you
receipts
just-
though.
Yeah, you just covered the blue with some oranges and oranges you have, and just like to make it match the entire area. You're like, yeah, that looks better. It's just a fully covered sofa.
I mean, reupholstering it's probably not that hard for someone who has an apartment like this.
Yeah. So now you have a crate that can fit the Xanathian shard. Oh, Angel got kicked. I don't know why. Woo! Welcome back. You got kicked for some reason.
Yeah,
Didn't move your mouse for like a full 10 minutes.
probably.
All right. So, let me see here. Yeah, you can fit the Xanathian shard in the crate, and you do. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. So you put it in there. No one seems to arrive for about 15-ish minutes. They never really said when they were coming, but I guess they said to make it discreet, and you have, if anything, so that at least is dealt with. So is there anything else on the agenda? While you wait, at least.
Reiner's just gonna try to clean up all the blood off the floor from when they came here immediately after being mauled by a giant bug.
Thor wants to stick his head out the door and see if the guy that tried to flag him down earlier followed us or anything.
No. You don't see him anywhere. It doesn't seem like he followed you back and forth either.
Important then.
Yeah. And as you wait, about an hour passes by, so the sun would be set by now. You see, what appears to be a tiefling and a half elf approach the door. They seem to be in sort of this ragged, poverish clothing. And they sort of knock at the door with a heavy hand, just like.
What is it?
We're here for I believe the sofa. We were told to move out.
Ah, yes, it's very ugly. Let's please get this out of my apartment. I don't want it here.
Alright. Where is it?
I let them in and I show them the box.
Alright, we'll get this moving. Our manager also asked us if you guys were gonna be buying something else some other time. If you are, when?
That depends on him, I believe. He has not given us the information we need to make that decision.
Right. Yeah.
I'm happy to go have a talk with him if that's needed.
Right. Well, you'll probably get a note soon. Just as a front notice. Depending, we'll see. But that's what he told us.
All right.
Yep. And they carry the crate down. And
You tell him to let me know where it is being kept later on.
You mean this? The
Yes,
sofa?
we will need to know where it ended up eventually.
That's fine. I believe he is he wouldn't mind letting you know.
Family heirloom and all that.
Right. Alright, let's get this going. And they nod and they just carry it out the door. And as you're watching them stack it on the crate, this isn't the music for this. You notice one of them, as they load it up and they try and climb up, they stumble and they slump
No!
onto the side of the crate, and the other guy stands up right away, and you see him pull out a short sword from literally nowhere. The other guy, and then he slumps to the floor and drops dead. Or not drops dead, but he appears to slump on the floor, just drops. Bear in mind, this is downstairs and also about 20 feet from the entranceway.
I immediately spawn my echo on top of that fucking crate.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you spawn it on top of the crate.
I am also going to healing words the guy that just dropped.
Wait, what happened?
One of the guys stabbed the other guy. They're trying to steal the shard.
And where are we?
We're in the apartment.
Oh, okay.
Both of them are slumped and unconscious, by the way.
Something took them both out.
Yeah.
I'm going to healing word one of them as a bonus action, and I'm going to... Actually, no. I'm going to be an asshole and not healing word. I'm going to cast Calm of Motions on the area effect, as an area effect. Mm-hmm. Anything within 20 feet, within a 20-foot radius of the crystal needs to make a charisma saving throw.
This is actually very useful for the horse so it doesn't get startled and run away.
Oh yeah, that is pretty useful.
Well, I natural 20 on the horse. What's your DC?
17.
Well, okay, it succeeds. That's actually really bad. Yeah, speaking of which, actually, as Pythor, you look around, you do notice what appears to be a figure, very blatantly in the middle of the road, just slightly in the darkness, so you couldn't see him. He waves at you gingerly, and you just hear something hit the horse, and it just starts moving. Your echo should be well balanced enough to continue, but it starts moving left.
The horse starts moving?
Guys, they're stealing the crate. Let's go.
The second
Keenan
the
casts
horse
fly
starts
at 6th
moving,
level.
No, Keenan, don't.
I'm
gonna run out.
I swap places with my echo, so I'm standing on the crate.
Yeah, all good. So everyone
And
starts hopping out.
And I'm
Yep.
sorry, horse, but I'm jumping onto the horse. I don't think it's gonna 700 pounds landing on it.
Yep.
Basically trying to break off the horse from the cart.
I will roll athletics check for the horse, to see if it just collapses under the weight, that momentum at least. Not calling you fat. I didn't say that.
I am
Anyways.
very fat.
Do the other
Wearing,
things around the
Alright, I didn't say it.
Okay.
I'm 350 before you add 200 pounds of heavy armor and equipment.
We're still inside
Yep.
the building, right? In your
Yeah, so
apartment?
you would be
You guys are.
you'd be
I'm running
sprinting
out.
down the stairs.
Okay.
You'd be sprinting down the stairs, getting out in the entrance.
Then
By the time you're out
Keenan-
the entrance, you would about 30 feet away.
Keenan
Yep.
will have casted haste on Desi then.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you're now hasted, Dusty.
Oh,
The
shit,
horse
I
collapses
thought they
under the
didn't
pressure.
know that.
It's prone.
I'm already at them then.
Yeah. You would have made it to them.
And Keenan's just trying to follow
but-
behind with his blade song.
Alright,
80 feet.
so let me just.
Reiner runs at a normal person pace because that's all Reiner can run at.
Why is the grid so fucked? I hate this. Why? Why is the grid so clapped? Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. So I will move you to it.
I'm sorry, horse. I had to.
Press F for the horse. Just gets absolutely flattened. So here's the streets.
So where did I see the guy in the shadows?
So it would be about 120 feet to the left now. I think that's in your vision range still, yeah?
I see them. I don't see the shadow, the person, unless the person's behind them.
Oh no. You would. So he's in total darkness. So you'd have to. If you have 120 dark vision, you can see them. Otherwise, no.
Okay.
But
Are you indicating it at all?
I
Or
would have
did
said.
you indicate it at all?
I would have said there's a guy over there right before and just haphazardly pointed in that direction right before I fucking teleported and took out the horse.
All right. I trust Pythor to have that, so Reiner would probably go look for the guy.
all right. So Reiner, I will move you to a different screen.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Oh shit. Where is it? Yeah, it's not here. So I'll just keep you off screen for now then.
Okay.
Everyone else, roll me initiative, please.
Hell yeah! Great. initiative.
Nice.
I had my token selected too, and it didn't put it in.
That's fine. I'll put it in for you. All right. Yeah. Everyone, get that down.
Sorry, I'm opening my computer again.
That's fine. Where is it? That's not.
Alright.
Oh wow! Nice.
Bam.
Yep.
Beat Desi by 0.1. 0.01.
All right.
I'm hasted though. I don't know if that makes a difference for initiative.
I mean, you would have gotten to them quicker.
Well, you're at the cart now because you're hasted. So, Positioning wise, it is fine. I'm just sorting stuff out because the grid is like really messy. All right, so with that out of the way, they will go first. They have 21. So, Reiner, what's your AC?
19.
Okay.
It's the same AC I have. What the hell?
You feel a prick enter your neck. You're like, ow! Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, this is a good sign. Okay, 19.
Gotta love blow darts.
Hit. You that was so as you feel your neck, you pull it out. You feel this incredibly drowsy effect linger over you. You don't fall asleep, but you struggle to fight it back. You have half movement speed on success, and that's it.
Okay, how long does that last?
That's just for this turn.
Okay.
And then one man approaches you. Like, you notice him approach you, and he throws a net at you. Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Probably shouldn't have run off by myself. 16?
That misses. Another one throws it at you as well.
Another dex save. Oh, 21.
Hey! What? But anyways, doesn't matter. Both of them draw their swords as they well, one of them puts one in its mouth and draws another one. They seem to be laced with poison. Also, you're in dim light, I believe. You have dark vision. You're fine.
I have dark vision.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're in a very spooky place. Anyways, Pythor, oh, that actually misses. That is a surprise. Oh my god. Yeah, you see
Just
this
I roll
guy.
initiative
off the
too?
armor.
Yeah,
On this
unfortunately misses. Pew! What's
Hey,
up?
should I roll initiative even though I'm not on this map?
Yes, roll
Yes.
initiative.
I need my
Yeah.
token, so it'll go on the thing.
Well,
it is
it's
there,
on
never
the yeah. I put it there so you can roll initiative. Yeah. Oh, you would have gone first.
Can I
you can
sneak
go
or turn in now?
I'll say because we started it. You go after.
Okay.
You right after. Yep.
Okay.
Desi, make a con save, please, as you feel something prickle your neck.
He does have +2 AC, by the way.
From
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
haste.
Yeah, from haste.
What's the total AC? In that case.
19.
Is that
Okay,
your
no,
normal,
no,
or is that
no.
with the...
That's 17 plus.
That's with
Two?
+2.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, it still hits. But yeah, roll me a con save, please.
21.
Yeah, guys,
Also, if
stop.
it's poison, I'm immune to poison.
It's not poison. Well, it's
Not poison.
no. You would be. Oh, yeah, you would be immune regardless. Don't worry. Don't roll for it. They'll try again. It hits again, but because you're immune, it doesn't matter. Actually, you're right. No, it doesn't matter for you. It actually-
Can't you throw it back with your deflect missiles?
Shit, I probably could.
Well, no.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
it
it's
doesn't.
loaded.
No.
JK.
All it does is piss her off. She just gets stabbed in the neck. She looks in that
She's like-
direction,
she's like-
pissed off.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate needles!
Keenan, you
Mhm.
feel something prickle your neck. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Could I have shielded?
No.
Okay.
Because they're stealth. Stealth boys.
Need that alert feat
Nope.
so you can't be surprised with it.
Alright, you are now asleep.
Ooh, that means
Oh.
Desi loses her haste.
Yep, you are no longer hasted, and you become lethargic, right? If haste is interrupted
Yeah.
like that.
God
Alright,
damn it.
Until...
You skip your turn.
I'll click the
Why'd
spell.
you even do that? I don't even need to be hasted. Ugh.
Yeah, Desi's like, I'm so strong. Oh, and you just start feeling the effects like a bad, as if you just sprinted a marathon. You're like, oh. Oh, that's a funny start. Shit. What else? What can I do here? This is the problem. Pythor is the biggest problem in this scenario. I need to get him off the fucking cart. You know what? Alright, Pythor making a dexterity saving throw as you just see a net thrown over you as someone comes out of stealth in your range. You succeed, you do not get netted. I will attempt the netting again, make a dexterity saving throw as a different person shows up.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, you are now netted. So you are considered restrained while you are netted.
Oh no.
Well, you can just break out on your turn, yeah?
Or they have to be like holding the net, so I'm just gonna fucking drag them with the net.
Yes. The other person is dragging that. I will attack you twice with advantage, though, because you are restrained.
How many lessons?
Yep, so that is 15, that misses, 24 does hit, so that's 7 points of piercing damage, and then that's poison, so make me a con save. You take 10 points of poison damage, as you only take half, and you are not inflicted with the poison effect. And that is their turn. Reiner, it is your turn.
Will you let me do something that is technically against the rules since you skipped me?
Sure, why? Well,
I want to use divine. I want to attempt divine intervention and then take my turn as normal. Normally, divine intervention is an action.
Oh, I see.
So,
okay, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll let it through because you're chasing them by yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll roll a d100 to see if that works. I'm basically just like, hey God, I know I yelled earlier, but I need some help.
What roll do you have to do?
I have to do a d100, it has to be 11 or lower.
Okay.
It's probably not gonna work.
Again!
What's that? 3 in a row?
First try every time!
No way! Koyasis loves you, my man!
I am the
It's
golden
fucking
child!
broken. What the fuck?
What the fuck, Koyasis? Why did you pick me? I don't understand. I didn't want you. And then you just roll into Divine Intervention every time. Even before when you knew it was him! Bruh! Anyways. Continue. What do you want to do with Divine Intervention as you are...
I want all of these people to be I want all of these people to shut down. I don't want them dead. I just want them to. I want them to sleep. I want them somewhere else.
So you just
people in my immediate
feel
area.
this. Yes, you feel this surge of arcane energy as something whispers into your ear these runic incantations, and when your eyes open, you just see the arcane, like you see veins in these people show up, and they just detonate in arcane energies, and they all collapse on the floor, unconscious. And also, you see this detonation happen about 15 feet to the left one more time, and then slightly, about 60 feet away, two of them pop as well.
Alright, I guess instead of doing what I was originally going to do, I'm going to spend my action tying people up.
Yep.
Are they alive or dead?
They have a pulse.
Okay.
But you can, they're comatose.
Yeah, I'm gonna take their weapons away. I'm gonna tie them up. That's what I'm spending my turn doing.
Bro, that is unfair. I had archers lined up on you. I was gonna kill you so hard. And then you're like, Koyasis, can you like insta-give them for me? Sure.
God, will you do me a solid here?
Yeah, you tie up the nearest ones. Unfortunately, I doubt you can tie up the people really far away, so yeah, they're on rooftop, so yeah. So you tie up the nearest vicinity, and you still have your movement, so that's a thing.
I'll move to the next guy and be ready to tie them up too, I guess.
Yeah, you just begin tying
I'm just
people up.
tying people up at this point.
No way! Every fucking time! Anyways. Oh, I'm salty. Anyways, doesn't matter.
I
Keenan.
love how I preface that with this isn't going to work.
Listen, Koyosis listens to you all the time. You just never believe in him. Keenan is asleep.
Do I make a save or does it go away now?
So it stays for a minute unless someone wakes you up. Anyways, Luca, it's your turn.
Okay, so all of them are taken down by what they just did?
Well, no. Luca, you would see something pop behind you. You just hear like arcane bursts of energy. Like it would be like an energy charge shot, like behind you several times. But the ones in front of you are still trying to grab Pythor. Yes.
Okay.
Also, yeah, Keenan is asleep.
Because I'm just a giant armor thing, and there's just kind of net draped over me.
Poor horse. It just collapsed on the floor.
Yeah, poor thing. I am going to move. Let's see here. And then I don't know what I want to do.
Smack Keenan to wake him up.
Oh, I just moved away though.
Shoot him!
Hey, you can shoot me.
I don't want to shoot you. That would injure you. That'd be bad. I mean, unless you really want me to, but
I'm asleep.
Yeah, he's asleep for a minute.
That's some nice distances on the squares.
Yeah, I love it too. This is a really fucked map. I wanted to rework it. I just didn't do it. Laziness.
okay, so are all three of these guys holding down Pythor?
One's holding down,
yes.
one tried to stab me, the other one missed with a net.
Alright, I changed the feet counter. It should be 5 feet per square now. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
This is
I
a weird
guess
map. Yep.
I'm gonna shoot at this dude.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Let me pull up my thing real quick.
God, I'm an idiot.
Whoops. That misses.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
That hits. So that is 11 points of damage plus Princess Quiver.
Which is, I'm sorry, D4.
Oh no, you have a button for it in your character sheet.
Oh, I do. I'm sorry. It's been a hot minute. I forgot.
That's all good. 3 points of extra damage. Okay. And yeah, that is your attack. That's all your movement as well.
Yes.
Okay, all good. Nessie, you skip your turn because you're lethargic. They're like, God damn it, why did he haste me? Alright, Pythor, it's your turn.
I need a charisma saving throw from the two people next to me.
Oh, okay. What's the DC?
15.
They both fail, so what happened?
They get -2 wisdom each. I now get +4.
Oh, shit!
Because I am wielding Loden.
Oh, you just draw Loden, and you hear, you see their, like, energies flail from their eyes into the blade, and, as they scream, ah! Holy shit. Okay. Now you have max wisdom?
Nah, not even close.
Oh.
I'm at 18 with +4.
Whoops. Okay, but that's quite a bit. There you go.
Max is 22. So
Yes.
All right.
Need a couple more.
All right, we want to stand still then, huh? I will swap my armor to green.
Oh, baby. Okay. Dexterity saving throw, yeah?
Yep.
Oh. Alright, let me
No problem
turn.
with
Oh, good. They all succeed, yes.
Alrighty, that's fine. And then for one, I will attack the net.
Mm-hmm. You are now broken free.
Yeah, net's dead. I will then Bonus action. Create my echo. Here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll have it run over and smack Keenan.
Yep. So, hang on. Clone, and then smack Keenan with the blunt side of the weapon. Can you roll me the bottom end?
I'm not even smacking him with a weapon. I'm
you're
really,
doing that Batman thing. Yeah, you Batman thing where you just slap him awake.
Yes.
You are now awake, Keenan.
Ow! I'm on a streak!
And for my last attack, I will stab this guy.
Go for it. Creature struck with the blade must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take force damage. Uh-oh.
I whiff.
Ugh, rip. It was his debut as well. Sadness. You whiff. But Loden's effects are
Action
shining
surge.
through. Oh boy.
I will stab him.
Go for it.
That hits. Con save.
Alright, con save. They fail, so that is 12 force damage extra.
It's a bit more because I now have plus 2
4.
on my
Roll.
plus
Yeah.
2 more on my modifier, so I get 2d6 more.
Yeah. Roll 2 more d6 then.
So,
Oh, 15.
15.
Okay, so that is 23 points of damage as Loden collides with it. You see the blade actually just seep through the armor, like it just goes through his leather armor and strikes him directly.
I get 1 more attack,
Go for it.
which I'm not actually attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? I want to see if I can.
Oh yeah,
no.
who has Mendora?
Reiner.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. That 20-foot range melee attack.
Yeah, I don't think they've attuned to it yet, though, because they don't have proficiency.
I need
Mm.
I can,
all
because I can,
3
I
of
don't
these
think this is right.
guys to
Yep.
make me a wisdom save as I roar.
Oh no, they have -1 as well. Oh, well, 2 of them have -1. What's the DC on that? So
That is 15.
this guy is afraid. Where is it? Where's the fear sign? I'll just use this. The other 2 did not. As you roar, this guy goes, "Ah! Ah!" And the one of them goes, "Don't back down now. We have to do this."
That's my turn.
Hey, Reiner,
Hey,
how
So,
are you doing?
how many guys I got to tie up?
3.
I'm gonna tie up as many of the guys as I can.
Yep, I'll let you use your whole action to clear that up. You have your movement. I'm assuming you sprint the other way.
Yeah, once I've got them all tied up and I've got their weapons away from them, I'm gonna keep those daggers, by the way.
Yeah. How am I gonna explain this to the boss that 6 people just detonated from blue energy? Okay, anyways.
and then I'm gonna
so,
run back towards everyone else.
Yeah, so you are now 90 feet away from combat zone. I will, I'll keep track of that.
Alright.
So that is your turn. The assassino, the fear you have doesn't force them to run away, right? It just prevents them from running closer to you, right?
They're
Or
just
am I-
frightened of me until the end
Okay.
of my next turn.
So they basically have disadvantage on everything until they can't see him anymore, and no, they can't willingly move closer.
Okay. Oh, good. So that's 18. One of this guy moves 5 feet closer. So this one attacks you twice. They both miss. This one though attacks you twice. Both hit.
My AC
So
is
make-
now higher because of green. So
You're 20 AC, right?
yes.
Okay, so only one of them will hit then. So that's 9 points of piercing damage. That'll make me a con save. You succeed, so you only take 13 points of poison damage as he stabs you with a poison dagger and imbues it once again. Desi, oh yeah, you're immune. Well, okay, ignore it. She shoots a dart at you. You don't fall asleep. I believe you're an elf as well, Luca, right? So I won't even bother. I think you know that.
Bitch.
By the way,
That's
my
all you-
echo's gone because I ended my turn more than 30 feet away from it.
Alright, got it. Shit. Keenan's too out of range. Actually, no, that's a lie. Hang on.
He's also
I
prone.
need a line of sight. Oh yeah, you have prone. So this is a disadvantage. What's your AC?
I guess 16?
What do you mean you guess 16? How do you not know your AC?
Well,
He's not used to it being not buffed.
Oh, I
yeah.
see. Okay, makes sense. Well, disadvantage, the darts miss. Just kidding, there's two more. One of them hits, make me a con save, please.
Shield this one.
As it bounces off, as the darts start flying at you, luckily, you were prone previously, so, you become much harder to hit. That was a waste of time. I will attack you twice at disadvantage, Pythor. They both miss. That was as fruitful as I assumed it to be.
I mean, you're whittling my HP away, so...
Yeah, I guess. That wasn't the mission, though. I was trying to drag you off it, but...
How bright is it right now?
How bright is it?
Yeah, like what's
It's
the lighting?
nighttime.
It's night?
It's nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah. I have global illumination on so you guys can see the environment.
Mhm.
Because there's there should be enough
60
lighting here that you're not prevented.
It's a dim light for everything else,
yeah.
right? Okay.
You would notice Python, you would know, everyone except Keenan would notice they look to their right as if they're like listening to something, and then they go back to their normal states. Let's put it that
So,
way.
right as in right on the map?
Like as in
or
east, or...
Are the top two looking that way, the bottom
No.
one looking that way?
Yeah, they're looking from their perspective, looking right.
Oh, okay, so they're
not
going
in a direction.
east.
Like
This way?
no. As if so these people above Python would be looking this way. This guy would be looking this way.
Hmm.
This guy would be looking this way. This guy would be looking this way. Like just
those
over
markers.
just like over their shoulder, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's all my thing. Keenan, you are prone.
Mm-hmm. I am... So, let's see. I'm prone, I just woke up. I see them attacking Pythor on a horse. And I guess I'd throw Rayuven to try and get that guy.
He's slightly out of your range.
That's 60 feet, so I can teleport to the 60 feet. And
Yeah,
then I can
you
attack him normally.
Pew!
I'm assuming that
Okay.
I'm still prone, though.
Yeah, you would get up. I'm
Oh,
assuming.
it would. Okay.
Would you?
Yeah, I
you
would,
not
I would.
standing up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one attack.
Yeah.
I will do a second attack with
Rod.
Latok, and it's with Booming Blade.
Okay. That hits. That is 22 points of damage,
That's 30.
and
That's 40 points of damage.
that's 40 points of damage as you shock him. But he is fine right now.
Okay. Then bonus action and activate my Blade Song.
Okay. That your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Luki, it is your turn.
Okay, so it looks like Keenan and Pythor are kind of holding their own, so I'm not going to worry about those dudes. But I just saw this one pop out, so I'm going to mark him with Hunter's Mark, because I forgot to do that with the last one. And then I'm going to switch my bow to Banshee's Cry.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna start shooting him.
Roger Dodger.
And anyways, I started blasting.
So anyways.
I'm assuming that misses.
Mm-hmm. That hits. That is 3 points. That is 8 points of damage. Okay, second shot. No critterino.
Mm-hmm.
That hits. 5 points of damage. 10 points. And then Hunter's Mark, 4 points. As you do more damage to him, he's still standing. But he does take a few splinter shots to the body.
And I think that's all I can do.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
fine. Desi, it is your turn.
Okay.
You finally get a turn!
Let me see. Let me see what we're gonna do here. Let's see. I think I'll go. Can I do that?
Hmm?
And-
Yeah, you can do that.
okay. And then I'll hit him with Tayokura.
Okay.
23.
That is 10 plus 7, so 15 points of damage.
Not a
Second
con
one
save.
misses. Yep,
Okay, and then I'll flurry of blows.
they are fine. Flurry of
16.
blows, that misses. That crits. So
Yep.
that's 10, 16. That's 16 points of damage as you punch him again. He's still standing.
Okay, I would like to take his reactions away.
Alright, he has no reactions.
And that is all I will do.
Okay. Alright. Python, it's your turn.
All three of them got to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh! Oh no! Let me check. Yep, so it's a DC 15. You start stealing their brain. This is not very cash money.
They're making worse
All three
decisions
of
as
them-
time goes by.
all three of them fail again. That's 6 wisdom stolen.
So you got your cap in 2 turns.
Well,
That's about to
actually,
make what I'm about to do a real fucking dick move.
Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good.
I am capped now. Ha 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 ha.
22 wisdom. You have gained wisdom you never knew you had.
More wisdom than Reiner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I guess bonus action. I will create my. The horse is still attached to the cart, right?
Yes, but it's just prone. It hasn't moved.
How heavy is this cart? Like, do you think a normal person could push it, or are they gonna need the horse?
A normal person could push it, yeah?
Technically, the
Just,
horse has been losing its wisdom as well.
I'm
Wow.
already capped.
Well, yeah, he can't steal anymore.
I know, but it automatically happens at the start of your turn, so they'd still be losing it, right?
Technically.
Technically, yes, but I'm not counting the horse for the combat. Alright.
The horse would have been dead by now.
Keenan, stop trying to kill the horse.
For my
Yeah,
bonus
he's
action, can I
really
just
trying.
as my bonus action, can I detach the horse from the cart?
Yep. I'll
Okay.
allow it.
And then I will. This one's technically still frightened of me until I end my turn. I will
I
stab
see.
this one.
Okay.
First swing.
Nice.
Wow, that's a terrible roll. And then I get an additional what?
You rolled a 21.
He's talking about the damage.
You get you get 4 more dice.
Yes.
That is a terrible force roll. Oh my god. Oh my god. 10 damage extra is not bad. 14 more. He collapses to the floor dead as you shred through him.
I will spin around and stab the one that Desi is fighting.
Go for it.
Does that mean I lose what I stole from him?
Yes.
So 4.
Yeah, you lose.
But you also
lose
stole.
4.
I said you lose 2 because you took an additional 2.
Yeah, I was technically overcapped.
Yep. So you would just lose 4, but you were 2 over cap. Therefore, you'd be at 20.
Yep. Jesus. Oh, so close. And a terrible roll again, but I still get another.
Hey, you're hitting.
3.
That's a first.
Yeah.
There's a
19.
decent roll.
There we go. So that's 30 points of damage as he dies, as he detonates from the slash.
And that's just -2 because you only took 2 from that guy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I will just then turn to face the other one.
Yep. So he's no longer feared at the end of your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ryder, it's your turn. What is this dick move you were referring to?
I was gonna cast Dominate Person, but now I don't think that any of the ones who would have been in range are going to be in range anymore because they're dead. So I'm just going to run over as far the whole 30 feet of my movement.
Yep.
So I'm within 90 feet, right?
You're within 60 feet of the battle zone now.
Okay, so I'm 60 feet from the spot that I currently am.
Yes.
I'm not going to Dimension Door, that's a little too extra. I'm just going to Toll the Dead. Let me double check the range on that. Nope, that's 60 feet too. I'm going to shoot him with my crossbow.
Hell yeah!
Ryder has a
This
crossbow?
I do have a crossbow, I never use it.
For emergency purposes.
Also, it's illegal to cast spells here anyway, so probably for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is my crossbow? There it is. I keep seeing the free daggers, but I don't see the crossbow.
There it is.
17?
Yep. That just hits, so that's 5
Alright.
points of damage.
So it actually also does an additional d8 because of my thingy.
Alright, 4 points extra damage.
So yeah, 9 points of damage. Reiner shoots a crossbow, is following back, and then as a bonus action, do Keenan or does he look hurt? Or
They look,
Nope.
well, everybody looks fine. Pythor's taken a decent bit of damage, but it's not...
He'll be okay for a
Major?
minute.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Have I taken any damage?
I'm the only one who has taken damage.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, they look fine. I'm not going to healing word from this distance, so that's my turn.
Alright. The assassins go... Very well, you can have it. I will... Let me see if this is,
Was gonna dominate person, but I'm too slow.
Yeah.
And all of the
Molasses.
targets near me are dead,
In...
so I
you
can't
de-
dominate them.
you
Try and
killed
knock all of them
them.
unconscious.
Yeah, they're unconscious, not dead.
Oh wait, we do have a bunch of unconscious ones, never mind.
Alright, this guy will take the dodge action as a bonus action, and I will backflip into this room.
I'll attack him.
Cool. Alright, disadvantage.
No, I have Sentinel, so I ignore dodge.
No, you.
Oh, you ignored dodge!
Do you
Oh,
ignore
wait,
dodge?
No, I don't ignore
You-
dodge, but I...
Disengage.
yeah.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
ignored
take
disengage.
he took dodge. Yeah. he
You
took
can
dodge.
probably still hit him with disadvantage, to be honest.
Hmm?
Yep.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't go anywhere.
You fuck! No! Oh. Oh,
no,
no.
it wasn't. It's not 5,
It's not
it's 3.
5. It's not
So remove
It's
7
three.
damage from that. So it's 11.
Alright.
Bonus.
Yep. So that is 11 bonus damage. This is pain. This is so much pain. Okay.
Where do you think you're going?
Damn you. And this guy will just fuck off as well. Oh, he's hunter's marked, so I won't stealth him because you haven't tracked. This guy's gone to the wind. This guy's gone to the wind. That guy's gone to the wind. That guy's gone to the wind. So it's just 2 of them left. And I have my action, so I guess I'll just attack you twice, Firethor. 17 and 18 both miss.
Oh, his bonus action was dodge?
Yes, he took bonus action dodge. And then, yeah, that's their turn. Keenan, it's your turn.
I guess Kieran will just go and knock this guy out.
Go for it.
Booming blade because it's thunder would knock someone out. Latok.
Non-lethal?
Yeah, non-lethal. No, it doesn't even hit.
Misses?
Yeah. Okay, just a normal Latok then. 17 hit? I guess
Yep,
18
that's
because
nine-
he's flanked, but
19 points of damage.
bonus action, hit him with Raven. Nope.
Nope.
Damn. Okay, that's my turn.
He can take a hit. He's taking
Yeah.
some damage.
Yep, he's still standing decently. That was non-lethal, so that's fine. Luca, you would, Hunter's Mark would let you know, they are here.
Okay, I'ma shoot him.
You can't see him, but the Hunter's Mark vision is letting you know that he's standing there.
Okay, 1 second. Uno momento, por favor.
Is that a green bench or is that a bush?
That is a bench. Or, no, that's carpet!
Oh,
I'm an idiot. That's carpet. It's not a
gotcha.
bench.
That again, I'm sorry.
So, the guy you Hunter's Marked is behind this wall.
Okay.
You need to get an angle on him.
I see him now. Okay.
There you go.
Now I'm gonna shoot him.
Go for it.
Pew pew.
That misses.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Sorry, my computer's freaking out. There we go.
Misses.
Oh my god.
Misses. Misses. Oh, no. 2 crits.
Hey, no, that's a miss.
That's just no. That's a hard miss. I know you're happy, but no, that's a hard miss.
Yeah.
Alright. Next
Okay.
shot. That is rough. Oof.
Hey,
There we
That
go.
hits. 11 points of damage. Princess
that
Quiver
was a
7. Hunter's Mark. So that is 19 points of damage. He's still standing, but he is injured. Desi, it is your turn. They're trying to non-lethal this man, so avoid killing him.
Okay.
I'm so sorry on your next turn, Keenan.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna steal his wisdom?
I
Yeah.
have no choice. It's forced.
He
on
has no
everything with
choice.
5 feet.
Loden takes wisdom. Wait! No, not Kieran! That's funny.
It's only 2. As long as it's.
He'll
You're-
survive as long as he
Ooh.
immediately gets out of the way.
Wow.
You crit. Jeez. Oh my lord. Yeah, you knock him unconscious. Ugh.
Cool.
And then, Keenan, make a charisma save.
That's a page that I have. Uh-huh.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Ooh! Ooh, yikes! So you're at 6 wisdom, yeah?
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, that feels weird.
Yeah.
no, I'm only actually at 2 because the other guy that I'd stolen from is now unconscious.
No, I'm at 6 wisdom.
Oh, you have 8 normally?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh,
He's at 6. So if he stands next to you for 4 turns, he will actually instantly die.
well, I mean,
'Cause,
it's
he
my
would-
turn, so I'm going to
Yep.
step. Do I know where anyone else is?
You would know Luca chased down the street.
And some people ran down as well.
So you would know someone was in this window, like, just a second ago.
I'm gonna follow where I think Luca went.
Okay.
Wait. Can I do the rest of my turn or?
Oh yeah, technically you do that before he even does the save.
Yeah. Sorry,
Mhm.
continue.
Yeah, that's okay. I wanted to run after Luca anyway, too.
Alright, go for it.
She went this way, right?
Nope. Yeah, the other way. Yep.
Nope,
Sorry,
I'm
someone was...
moving.
That was me, I was just
Yeah,
measuring.
Yeah,
Over here.
that's right.
No, you're
right,
going the
right.
right way.
Oh, I was right.
You're right.
Yeah.
That was Keenan's ruler. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's
Okay.
okay.
So much
I won't-
confusion.
Keenan, stop
That's
waving
fine.
your ruler all over the place.
Sorry, I
Okay.
can't think straight.
You might
I'm just gonna get to Luca and be like, "Where'd they go?" And then that's my turn.
Alright. Pythor. Then it's Pythor's turn, and then now Keenan is dumber. Oh, well, not dumber, but he's like, man,
He's
this
just a little confused.
this milk is 3 weeks old, but I'm sure it's still fine.
hmm
Echo right there.
Alright. Boom.
Y'all can't run from me.
Oh boy. Is this non-lethal? What's the plan? Lethal.
Where'd Pythor go?
Now we got plenty of captives already.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all don't know that.
Well, it doesn't matter. You got one, so
Yeah.
technically that's
Okay.
good enough. Bonk! You're dead.
Yay.
Alright. As combat dies down, you have one unconscious person.
I
And-
resheath Loden so nobody else has to deal with it.
Yeah, wisdom comes back to the people you stole it from. Keenan, you're back to 8 wisdom. Oh my god.
The very confused horses. Very
Yeah.
confused.
Still very confused.
Still
Or-
very confused.
Depending on how it made it safe, it would be dead too.
Let me check a horse's wisdom. I think it's 10.
That's probably correct.
Riding horse. Yes, it has 11 wisdom, so it would have lived an extra turn because it's an odd number.
It's wiser than me.
That's so sad.
But
The horse has to have high wisdom because it needs to be alert and it needs to run away from literally every fucking shadow that moves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the 2 guards and slap them awake.
You slap him awake. Oh.
I run up and I'm still like kind of on high alert because I just ran into a trap with like fucking 10 people, so
I'm like, come
Yeah.
on, up and at them. We gotta go now.
there's more to the
Oh.
over there.
Right. Where are they?
We've dealt with them. I grabbed the one unconscious guy we have and throw him in the back of the cart as well.
Let's go grab some of the others. I don't want them just floating around.
Right. And you put the 3 people you caught into the back as well?
Yep.
Yep.
They're getting a
Alright.
Nathan shard and a bunch of guys to torture for intel.
Oh, they
Well,
don't even have to torture them for intel because I have Charm Person, Dominate Person, and Zone of Truth. I think between those 3 spells.
Aren't they
we
all
got this.
concentration though?
No, actually, Charm Person's not. Zone of Truth is not. Dominate
Oh.
Person is.
That's
Alright.
weird.
So, you take the cart and you, lead it right away to, they would both, lead you to Vestal Residence, not Last Devotee.
And while we're in the cart,
Um,
I do kind of lean over and I'm like, I don't have the Divine Intervention anymore.
Oh, you've messed up. That sucks.
No, I called in a favor.
Just so we're mentioning it, Pythor is the horse right now.
Yeah, the horse is...
You know in Hercules when like in Hercules is
the
like pulling the
opening of the
cart?
movie? Yeah.
You can't-
Yeah.
Can't steal a cart with the horse if the horse is one of the guards.
Peru. Alright, what's his face? I was gonna say, everyone would notice as well, the 3 other, assailants that Reiner picked up, their veins are like pulsing blue, by the way. Like, so Keenan would have seen this before. It's, when something takes so much arcane energy in that their veins blow up. So this was,
Gotcha.
this is like a wizard would look like if they
When they first
like
connect.
during practice. No, not even first.
Ah.
It's just during practice, like when they mess up.
Gotcha.
Except it's more severe because they're not waking up.
Hmm. Ew, that's nasty. Been through it a couple times.
All right.
I cut to call in a favor. I ran off after the one guy, and there were more like, what was it, 6?
Yeah, 6.
And these are the ones that I was able to recover.
They're all wizards
How many
now.
of their daggers do I have?
You would have. Oh, they have 3 each, so you would have 9 more.
They probably have all the poisons as well.
Fantastic.
You'd have you would also be able to pick up their poison bottles. if
Yeah,
you
I
wanted.
would have done that. I'm taking, like, the ones that we have in the cart in particular, like, I'm taking anything valuable.
Yeah.
These fuckers
Yeah,
trying to stab me.
So you have that's 3 of them. Oh, you have 15 doses of poison. This is the high brand. So there's several tiers. This is high. This is 8d6 poison damage on a DC 17 con save.
Damn.
Um,
Good thing none of us got hit by those.
Well, Pythor saved both times because he has high con.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You said 86 poison on a success? Or,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, on a fail.
On a fail.
8d6 poison on a fail, half as much on a success, and also DC 17 con save. Bear in mind, any poison damage applies the poison effect, which stops you from healing naturally.
Wonder what happens if Desi drinks some.
If you fail.
Don't encourage bad behaviors.
I mean, it wouldn't affect her.
I want to grab one and drink it.
No!
I would
A
like
whole
to
bottle?
stop her.
Out of her hand.
All right, you attempt to stop her, Reiner. You just grab it.
Oh, that
Stop
shouldn't have
her
had an
from-
attack roll. Let me get rid of that real quick.
I'm just gonna straight up grab her arm when she grabs the bottle.
Yeah, everyone stops her at the same time as he tries to drink it. Ugh. Wow.
Y'all are pussies.
Did they have any money on them?
No, they did not.
Okay.
I feel like it would just be like alcohol normally.
Okay, Desi licked drugs. We don't need her to consume poison, whether she's immune or not, because Lord only knows.
Invincible.
If you want to use it for its intended purpose, fine, but don't drink it. That's wasteful.
Okay, fine. I'll use it for its intended purpose.
You could cook with it.
Can I have it?
I hand her one.
Dips fists in it so she can punch poison into
I mean,
people.
she could put it on her gauntlets or tie up
I'm
her.
not sure how to do anything, but she could dip her fist in poison.
Reiner hands me one.
Yeah, I'll give you one.
Okay, I'm
A
gonna
one
take
bottle?
a drink out of it as quick as
Reiner!
I'm just
Just like
shaking my head.
a real quick swig, not like the whole thing.
Oh,
just like
okay. So, Reiner, you lose 5 doses because that's one bottle.
Oh, they're all in the same bottle?
No, you have 3 bottles. Each
Oh,
one
they're
is
3
5
bottles,
doses. You
okay.
give her
She said she
one
just took a
bottle,
swig
which
though,
is
so it
5
wouldn't be a
doses.
full
She
5.
took a swig, so she would take 2 doses away, so she has 3 doses left. And you are immune to poison. So what happens is it tastes like drinking the leftover. It tastes like drinking the leftover oil from a pork meal, essentially.
Nice.
Ugh.
And then you
just-
pour like a watery, oily sort of taste.
That's
poker
disgusting.
face.
Oh yeah, can you
Bitch.
roll me a con save just to see if you can keep a straight face drinking this?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna laugh
It's a
as
different.
well.
It's a different taste if you're not immune. By the way, this is just the immune taste.
Oh, maybe I should
Um,
taste some.
Yeah,
No.
you managed to keep resilient, but they would know that it doesn't taste good. At least, if anything.
That's
at all.
fair. That's fair.
You're like,
Okay.
yeah, I did it. I fucking took a swig. Fuck yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. That's all.
I do not think that was necessary, but thank you anyway.
I'll give it back to Reiner.
Thank
Here's
you.
3 doses back. Oh
Yes,
my god.
In that regard, now that we are finished with that, I am out of the divine interventions for the next week. I used mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, he always answers the call, so fucking hell. So.
Am I sleeping with my god? Is that what we're doing now? Just like Ryder calls and he's like, it calls like, hey, my parents aren't home, and he's like, oh, on my way.
It's more like a spoiled kid with their rich parents at this point.
Which is
honestly.
hilarious given
Knowing
Ryder's
Reiner,
backstory.
you probably have some blackmail on him or something, so he doesn't want to getting out.
I don't even know what blackmail I have on him, but you know what? I will use it.
It's like, Dad, can you help me? There's like 6 dudes. Oh my
Alright.
god.
So where's
Anyways,
the
as you arrive-
destination? Oh,
Yeah,
the
you
estate.
arrive
Okay.
to the Vestal residence. And
Hey, before we get there, can I try to wake one of the guys up in the cart?
the one you comatose,
Yeah.
they don't wake up.
Oh.
Oof.
I may have killed them a little bit harder than I meant to.
You said not kill them, but put them to sleep. I did
Does-
what I want.
Does Keenan know how long it would
Exact
normally
words.
last?
It's not a curse, Keenan. think of it this way, right? Essentially, they're like half their spinal cord got ripped out, basically.
Did I just maim these people?
You maimed them.
Oh no. Ryan
Well, you
looks a
did it.
little concerned.
You fucked them up.
They are permanently in a coma now.
They'll be fine after a couple days. Don't worry about it.
Dead,
Okay,
so-
that's good to know. That's good to know.
Yeah, be a little bit more specific next time. Because
All of this is happening while Pythor's just like talking over his shoulder as he's casually.
Yeah, just like wow, Ryan. That is literally the first chapter Sick of Crows. Funny. Speaking of crows, he's not here, but I just wanted to.
It's like
I
you
just
don't need
wanted
this
to
right now,
shout.
too.
I wanted to shout him out. Shout out to Crow. Still doing his thing,
Fucking
you know?
rude. Fuck that guy.
So, as you arrive to the Vestal residence, you are met by what appears to be a maid at the front, who lets you in, opens the gate, lets you through. The crate, as you approach the crate, you sort of leave it at the front door. Who opens up the door appears to be 4 individuals, one of which is unmasked, appears to be wearing the sort of garments that is from Iguanan of descent, or Iguanan of color. Yeah, so it would be Iguanan colors, new Iguana specifically. And he goes, we heard of what has happened. I apologize for the inconvenience. We did not realize there was an attack inbound. Actually, in fact, the advisor is still discussing it with Vestalaga. He'll be with you later shortly.
I want to inside check this guy because so one of Reiner's theories is that Vess was the person who sent them.
Go for it.
Ooh.
This guy necessarily wouldn't know, though.
That's true. Wow. 9. I'm sorry, it's
9.
16.
Hard to read, but doesn't seem to
Numbers.
be lying. But yeah, he says he will be with you shortly. In the meantime, we will secure the Xanathian shard in a vertical position somewhere else in the mansion, potentially in the basement. So you all could take a look at it once it is been installed.
Sounds good.
Come in, of course. And everyone who comes in, you would see this large dining hall area. This isn't the music anymore. This is the music. And as you enter this open area, he sort of points you to what appears to be like a lounge area. There's a fireplace. It's not going, of course. And a few sort of lit up lights. It's enough for the 5 of you to sit down around, and he just sort of goes, please wait here. We will have confectionery arriving as well for you while you wait.
Is the residence 3 buildings?
The residence is the leftmost building. The middle is the main house, and the right is the library.
Gotcha.
Would this be considered a short rest?
The question is, would you be waiting that long? And I'm just like thinking about the conversations. Yes, I think it. I mean, yeah, it would. Actually, yeah, it'd be about an hour before something else happens. So
Okay, because I kind of lost a good chunk of hit points.
fair enough.
And I'm full again.
Nice.
Nice. You rolled max on 4 dice, or almost max on 4 dice. God damn.
I'm just gonna roll a deception check real quick to see how good Reiner is at masking how on edge they are right now.
How On edge?
They're
Oh,
very
sorry.
on edge right now, and I'm going to roll a deception to see how good
Go
a
for
job
it.
they're doing of hiding it. 21.
21. That's decent for being in a house of sneaky people.
That's actually pretty good for Keenan.
That's actually quite high for Keenan. He's well. To be fair, Reiner is like on edge, so they're struggling to conceal it. So this is the best opportunity.
The thing that Keenan would
Yeah.
definitely have noticed is that Reiner seemed very on edge in the cart and doesn't.
Yeah,
All
now
of a sudden.
now they don't.
I'm curious about
Pythor's
something.
not paying attention to anything. You see him like he's taking off his gloves, he's patching up his wounds, doing the old fixing himself normally instead of magically.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because somehow, even though we got ambushed, I'm the only one that took damage.
Maybe you should have taken the great axe.
I
Reiner-
got a literal Deus Ex Machina.
Even if I took the
Reiner-
great axe, I didn't lose enough hit points to proc any of the abilities.
That's funny. That is hilarious.
I took 40
Um,
damage. It would have had to have been either 50 or half my hit points, which is 50.
Okay, so you wait around. The iguana man approaches again. He says, Mr. Vestalaga would like to see you now. His advisors and other counselors will also be there. And he sort of nods and leads you through, sort of gestures to follow him.
Is he ahead of us, or?
He's ahead of you, yes.
Okay, before we go in, can I pull Reiner back for a second and cast Enhance Ability on her? Or on them, sorry?
Yep.
Wisdom?
Yeah, Wisdom.
Thank you.
Oh, what is this?
Gives me advantage
Plays.
on insight checks. And other
Okay.
wisdom checks.
Alright, as you...
I am actually going to keep an eye out as I'm going in. Like, is the guy who's leading me, is he armed? Are the people who are guarding the door?
Yeah, I guess you have perception
so-
check advantage as well now.
So
Yep.
the iguana is not armed. The guards in front of you are armed. They have daggers and such. And they have this sort of wristwatch, pocket watch thing, hanging over their sides. But aside from that, nothing else in particular. You enter what appears to be Vestalaga. He has this sort of dead serious face. There is 4 other individuals around him. Appears to be one of them appears to be a gnome. One appears to be a elf. One appears to be other two are human in nature.
Have we ever seen Vestalaga be serious? Ever?
No,
Like with
no,
his
no.
being
Have
serious
I?
face?
No, none.
Oh,
of
that's
you have seen
unsettling.
this. Yep. He goes, alright, you're here. Excellent. So, we have a situation in our midst.
I noticed.
I think Keenan will start casting Private Sanctum for them.
So as
You want
you start
privacy?
casting, he goes, no.
Okay.
No. Stop that. So, what has occurred today has been a slip up of information right under my nose, in fact, which I find very insulting. And we have a couple of theories of who could have attempted this. But at the same time, I just like to let you know what has occurred. So, as per usual, I sent some people to pick it up, as you may know, and we had informants to line the route to ensure of its safety. But the route and the individuals line to ensure its safety were all eliminated and compromised, and were replaced by the individuals who set up this attack. Now, there are only a few people who are capable of doing that or have the influence to do so. My initial suspect is Borelia, the person we're trying to overthrow. In fact, it is inevitable at this point. Perhaps this was a desperation attempt to retake what it was theirs, but he should be aware that if he were to ever attempt to infiltrate my network. I would find out eventually. So, in my opinion, that is sort of out of the cards. My advisors have suggested maybe perhaps some of the smaller gangs. Let's call them gangs. They're not big enough to be called influences anymore. Some of the smaller gangs may perhaps teamed up to try and disrupt some trading. Another idea could be perhaps an outside influence. So I wanted your thoughts on this, because I am, believe it or not, I am quite mad about this.
It could be the guy from the Wood Ward. I forget his name.
Who?
What was the guy's name who owns the Wood Ward?
And then you need to shut up.
I mean, me and
No, go ahead, please.
we were bugged there.
Before we hear anything about, before we say anything else, did I catch any bullshit in anything that Vess just said? Because Reiner is like a little bit
Roll
like,
inside.
yeah, Reiner's a little bit like, hey, I just asked you for something kind of big, and I kind of implied that I'm going to stop working for you if I don't get what I want, and maybe you weren't super happy about that. Oh, that was terrible.
He is the hardest to read he has ever been. And yeah, yeah, just no information. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but as I was saying, me, Desi, and Luca were mugged there, so we'd probably be on their radar. So they might have been watching us then. So it just might be something for you guys to consider.
Well, the Woodward is in our territory now, so
Oh, okay.
must have been some stray trying to scam you. Are you referring to that tiefling fellow?
Yeah.
Yes, there was just a random fellow who recognized you were foreigners and tried to mug you out of your money. So
Okay.
that's
I was
not
just saying
really
we might
a
be on the
problem.
radar, but it's your area, so.
The only radar you are on is mine at the moment. I believe no one else knows of your presence. As far as I'm concerned, no one knows of your presence. So we are safe in that regard.
Okay.
However, could be potentially Madame Fatestring's work as well. Maybe perhaps they teamed up with Moralia to buy off a couple of key individuals. I'm trying to investigate to see who may have been compromised now. But again, I wanted to maybe your insight. Perhaps you know something of these whereabouts. Also, the Giants are on their way. They're almost here. I believe you wanted them sent to the pathway to the Temple of Vision. Yes.
That's what we first said, yeah.
Yes, but the problem is we that's Neagard territory. We can't actually send them there. So I'll be sending. They'll be arriving into Belfast. I believe tomorrow afternoon.
They could probably traverse the mountains that are to the south of it.
Well, it's not. It's
Easily.
not the problem that they can't. It's the problem that politically, it is not of our rights. So I would rather not, if we can help it.
Vesterlaga, you want to know who did this? There's a very easy way to find out. We have 4 of the assassins. We can find out who sent them. Very
Excellent.
easily.
Bring them here. I will deal with them myself. I know some of you don't.
No,
have the
I
stomach
want
for
to
this.
hear this myself, and that will not be necessary. Pythor has a way of dealing with it, and I have a way of dealing with it.
I believe you have a way of dealing with it. I'm not quite sure.
I'm
The
going
rest.
to solve this faster than you will. So,
That is quite the challenge. All right.
Pythor, you have your sword, yes?
Yep. I just put my hand on the hilt.
Everyone stay away from Pythor, except for the person who will be restraining.
Let's not do this. I don't want blood on my floor.
He won't die. He won't even be injured.
My blade has a way of weakening the mind.
He whispers something to the other council members, and they sort of nod and head out. 2 guards at the doorway come in as they come out. Right, go ahead, bring him in.
All right.
You bring in the one individual,
Yep.
and he goes, these colors. I haven't seen these before. Are you?
I'd assume if we're bringing him in, he would be blindfolded.
I'm probably
Yeah.
gagged.
Yeah, I'm assuming
he's
he's,
not
like,
gonna be
fully-
gagged because we want to talk to him.
Yeah, he's fully restrained right now, like as it like blind and stuff. But the
Yeah, he,
clothes he's wearing.
he probably would have been blindfolded before we even like got here because you don't let someone else know where you're going.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
where you
yeah.
are.
Yeah, I'm
I
assuming.
mean, I feel like we weren't gonna let him leave anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guy's a dead man.
Really
But
matter
you
that.
don't let him know that.
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't really matter what he knows. I'm going to start by casting Charm Person, see if that works.
all right, what's the save? DC save?
It's 17.
What the
Charisma.
Oh,
wait,
wisdom.
wisdom?
Sorry.
Should
I'll
absorb
let,
it first then.
Yeah, I'll let Pythor do the absorption first and see if that works.
So I'm just gonna
Okay.
take the blade out. It's just gonna sit on the dude's shoulder, and I'll just sit here until I can feel that I've sapped his wisdom till.
Yeah.
However
Well, you
long it
can
takes.
tell, like you can tell because it's like there's like this like yellow dust that bleeds from the eyes when it absorbs. So let me just do the save. Charisma. XD. I rolled a 2. All right.
That's one. Wait another 6 seconds.
All right.
When
I
he,
rolled a
sta-
3. So
when he
that's
starts
2.
acting like me, then you'll be fine.
Another 6 seconds.
He has -6 wisdom. He is so that that's -6 now. He failed again.
Think that's good, or
I mean,
And
I
about
have
this
to.
time, I'll cast Charm Person.
we don't want to kill
Okay.
him, so.
Right. So that's -6. So that is that. Roger Dodger. So that is a DC what? 17.
DC 17.
Yep. So he rolled a 7.
Yeah, he failed.
So-
Go on.
He is charmed now.
He's friendly to me. Once I sort of see that the spell's taking effect, I'm going to kind of motion for Pythor to back off a little bit, and I'm just going to sit down and
Okay.
say, from one friend to another, I need to know who sent you. It's very urgent.
You were sent by an anonymous worker.
You must know more about them than that. You know who you work for? You know who was
They
the
didn't
broker?
tell us who they worked for, but we were told that it was of great importance. We were paid, and they had a lot of information on the transportation.
Do you know what their broker looks like? Their messenger?
He was wearing a sort of I think a crow mask or something.
I'm gonna look over at Desi.
Sorry, he was wearing a what?
He was wearing like a bird mask. I don't know. It was like a black. Maybe it was a raven.
Where is he?
I don't know. We were
Where'd
given
you
the
meet
message.
him?
We met him in the Boralian area. Where's the district? I know it's in the Boralian district. It is. We met him at Duke's Throne Ward, in the Boralian area.
That motherfucker. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna
Desi,
kill
stay
him.
here.
Both Caitlin and Desi are like bouncing around right now. I'm gonna kill
Desi,
him.
sit still.
I can't. I'm just gonna start jumping.
Right on
And do it out there.
Fine. And I run out. But I'm still
I'm gonna-
listening.
I'm gonna go after
Yeah.
Desi.
All right. Reiner, what did you say?
I said do it out there.
No,
I'm
I
still
meant like
listening
what
outside
him.
the door.
What I missed that you were saying something.
I'm going to continue asking questions like how much were you
Mhm.
paid?
We were told we were going to be paid an entire island across the ocean to Ajuin, where we could just hide after the mission. We are previously of Mr. Barada's employee. Some of us were Madame Facestring's employee. Some of us were Mr. Vestalaga's employee and Mr. Goldcrest's employee. We were simply hired for a specific mission, which was this.
I'm gonna kind of look at Vess and be like, so those were some of your men that I saw. Anyway.
Are they all dead?
No, they'll be awake in a few days.
No, I meant, did you kill everyone?
Most.
There were how many people, and I saw how many little explosions. Did I see like all of the people in the rafters too get blown up a little bit, or did they run away?
All right, I'll send someone.
There were more than what we have here, but they only grabbed the ones on the street. Uh-oh, we lost Blue. Blue!
Oh.
The GM dropped out.
He's gonna send someone
Probably
for
deceased.
himself.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, he went straight offline.
His internet probably cut
Did his
out.
internet just go?
It might
Power outage also.
Okay. There it is.
Sorry, Discord crashed at the same...
Okay. You said I'll send someone and then you just immediately popped off.
Yeah. Vestalaga got me, that's what happened. Anyways, continue.
Yes, there were some in the rafters. I saw I had to use some drastic measures. They're probably still there.
I'll be sending some people to make sure that we can hunt them down, especially if they're some of my men, I can tell. But yes, continue with your
So
conversation.
it seems like they are working with someone who has harassed this party in the past. And what else can you tell me? Anything? Anything distinctive? Anything?
What was your mission?
Well, our mission was to intercept the carriage of apparently like a big crystal.
When did you get the mission?
I believe it was we were hired weeks prior.
Not when did you get it? Where were you to take the crystal when the mission was completed?
We were told to leave the crystal in the property of Madame Facestring. And then Vasala goes, "This bitch!"
It could be a ruse as well, but
It seems like there are more than one person working with him.
what's it called? Continue what you were
You
saying.
just hear like faintly from the hallway that.
Continue what you were saying before. When were you hired?
We were hired a few months prior, I believe. We were hired around early Fidal.
What was your mission then?
We weren't given a mission. We were hired for eventually when we had to do something.
And did you know it would be intercepting the crystal back then, or?
No, we were given no information of our task, simply that we would be hired to do something very soon.
When did you learn that it would be intercepting the crystal?
Today.
It could only have been today, Keenan. They did not know that.
That's
we
what
had
I'm trying to
crystal
see.
like that.
I'm seeing if they knew it before we were actually going to go on the mission or not.
That's true. When today did you were you assigned the mission?
This afternoon, I believe.
So yes, after what we did was found out, I assume.
So Vess, who did you tell the mission was going on to?
3 individuals, along with the scouting line, which is the scouting line doesn't know the mission. They're just simply there to ensure that the mission goes successfully, and they can tell when a mission goes successfully or not.
But could itself be the leak. If there are people from your employ working for Nathan Fish.
Well, that's what I said.
Are any of your scouts missing?
My
Or are they all
people
here?
were found dead. The scouting line was found dead. after this horror deal. So
Identity is confirmed,
none-
or
identity is all confirmed. Yes, the scouting line. The scouting line has no awareness of the mission. They just know that they have no details of the mission. They just know a mission is happening. So they're just there to make sure that it goes wherever it doesn't get intercepted.
so your leak is one of the 3 people.
Yeah, the leak could be one of the 3 people. Yes,
They
I've
came
already-
to my apartment.
I'm already sending a message out to all of them.
They came to my home. You know.
Yes, I'm aware.
I'm very
Well, wait.
displeased by this turn of events.
But the 2 individuals I sent with you, yes, or I was sent today.
No, before we did the mission, someone followed me to my home.
And oh, you mean
So who
the
exactly
analyst?
gave this information out is what I'm I'm wondering.
The really dapper guy in the suit?
The analyst is actually here. I mean, you can talk to him if you want.
No, I meant the guy who hired me for the information.
Oh wait, I'm assuming you're not
he's-
saying that to Vestalaga though.
No, I'm not saying that guy. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
hey, there was a guy who came to my house before this.
Oh right, you're absolutely correct.
Like, before any of that happened, the other day someone came to my house and dropped something off. Should I be concerned? Where did that leak come from exactly? Did it come from my companions? Did it come from you? And
I
what
don't
else?
leak.
What other information was leaked?
I wouldn't know if you have anybody else that you may have talked to. Maybe perhaps they know your location as well now, but that is not on my jurisdiction.
They knew my location before I talked to anyone. The only person I talked to since I got back was you.
He like really deep thinks. Okay.
So either we are being scryed on through magic, or you have a leak.
There is a man with very deep pockets that I would like to converse with. Maybe perhaps a long talk this time. I'll see what I can do.
As for this one, I don't think he has anything else useful. My gesture to the guy on the floor.
Yeah, Veselaga snaps his fingers. One of the guys draws a sword. One of the guards draws a sword, and
You don't have to kill him.
he like looks at you like, really, you're stopping me right now.
I mean, he said he didn't want his floor to get covered in blood, so...
I mean, you can kill a person with a sword without getting the floor covered in blood. It's not that hard.
He and his companions all used magic in public. That is a crime in Ubelthis. I don't see any reason to kill them.
Alright, we'll deal with this upstate then, and he kicks him in the face. Alright. So, as for our original project, it's still underway, and it will be successful. It is an inevitability at this point. The only question will be how hard Mr. Burrell will be kicking and screaming. And I'm assuming this is maybe perhaps one of the first kicks. Maybe not! Maybe there's something that I don't know that is coming in and helping my rivals, competitors, or otherwise. But I will also be dealing with Mr. Moselle myself. So as for you, some great news. We have found the Xanathar shard under the ocean. We are looking to collect it. It will be here in a couple of days. I mean, I've mentioned before. And
Did you find the druid?
The what?
Did you find the druid?
No. We haven't found him.
Okay.
But judging from this whole circumstance, it's like the whole city is against me. Well, not the whole city. My portion, at least, is doing their best. But it does seem like there are a few friends from the outside who do not want me ahead. So, I will be sending a message to you all once I've devised a plan. Maybe perhaps
I will not be going back to my apartment. It is obviously not secure.
I can find you a different place to stay. I'll ask Estofan to lead you to a different place if that's where you want to stay. But as of right now, be very cautious with who you talk to.
Could you have the analyst tell me more about the Xanathian shard?
You can check the Xanathian shard at any point if you want. Just come to the residence. They're installing it right now. I'm sure you've been told. So it will not be stable for a bit. I suggest get a good night's rest and take a look at it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right. So that's pretty much all from me. Anybody else have anything you'd like to talk about? Maybe perhaps tell me about this thing that Desi is so eager about?
I think it is a personal matter.
You just hear from out the side.
It will be a
Someone
personal
who-
matter until it
someone
starts
who works-
influencing.
Someone
Our
who worked for her
project?
father.
Right. All I'm saying, Reiner, is that I'm not the only one with a stake in this project, and I would like to know if there will be other assets that will be changing the numbers. So,
I don't know the full details.
Do you have a repository of scrolls?
you'll figure it out. Sorry?
Do you have any repositories of scrolls here that we could possibly purchase off you?
Why? For what reason?
That might help us in the future while assisting you.
You can buy a few.
If you hadn't noticed, he's a magic user. Scrolls let him use more magic.
City's kinda
Right.
anti-magic,
And
so...
I'm supposed to uphold. Yes, we have contraband stolen. Yes, we have. We've grabbed contraband scrolls and stuff. We do, but that's fine. You can. It's not here. It's at the boutique. So you can
Okay.
go there, like, to purchase some, I guess. But
Alright,
sorry,
thanks.
I'm just a bit
I get
concerned
you.
about other matters.
Just
right
checking,
now.
make sure. Good luck and I hope you find your mole.
I will, one way or the other. And he sort of like gestures you guys can leave if you want.
Yeah, I'll leave.
He's like, yeah, he's just like lightly tapping his fire starter. Just tapping on wood. And as you,
Follow Reiner
Yep.
out.
you guys begin to head out, you enter into the open hall area once again.
Desi, he wants to know about the crow.
Do I need to go in there?
Only if you want to tell him. I figure this is something that is your decision.
Okay, can I stay standing? Do I have to sit down?
Then pretty sure you can stay standing. I don't think he cares.
Okay, I'll go in then.
Okay, yeah, Vasalaga is staying there. He goes,
Okay.
Desi, okay.
I'm just gonna pace the room and just be like, basically, my dad is a wizard and I ran away from him, and the crow apparently was his apprentice. but I don't remember him. But basically, he wanted me to help kill my dad, and I said no. And then he trapped my dad in a crystal, and then he blew up Quran, and is like just honestly insane. And I don't know what he wants now, but he won't leave me alone. And he has my dad trapped in a crystal, which I can't decide how I feel about that. And he's very powerful. He has all of my dad's fucking wizard shit, and a random fortress in the middle of nowhere, probably, and also a big construct, and also a big tattooed guy. And I don't know what he wants here or how he keeps finding me, but I'm real sick of it.
Ryder starts walking back into the room, assuming Desi is not being quiet, and I can hear this through the door.
Yeah, you can hear it through the wall.
Yeah, I walk back into the room.
Mm.
And I'm not, interjecting, except just kind of being there and being like, it's okay, it's okay.
They're telling me we're dealing with a blackmailing
Crazy person.
Wannabe. Alright.
Yeah.
Tell you what, once I get a hold of Belfast, I will investigate that matter myself. But can you name your father, please, so I know what influence we're dealing with?
So here's the thing about my father is he doesn't actually have a name.
How does that work?
What?
How does that work? I don't understand.
Okay, so I'm part genie, right? So he captured my mom, and then
I think you might be oversharing a little bit.
No, it's part of the story, okay? He captured my mom,
Okay.
and then he asked the genie as part to not have a name. He literally asked to not have a name magically, so the genie gave him no name. Every time I see his name pop up, it's a different name. I knew him as Matthias, but he's different everywhere.
He has two fingers on his eyes, rubbing okay, so you don't have a name.
Nope.
But he's really influential and powerful.
He's a big person in Nostrion. He's a big financial person. I can pull out the Netherion.
Is everyone around him also nameless?
Please do not show Vest the Denetherion.
I'm not gonna show him. I'm just going to pull it out, and for reference, but I don't know. Do the other guys have names? Shit. My mom has a name.
His influences, his shareholders, his managers,
Let me pull out my Google
CEOs.
Hold on a second.
I think there was that lady.
There was a lady. Hold on a second.
Something...
I'm pulling it out.
I need something to work with here.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, Reiner is just kind of should I put a hand on your shoulder? Should I not touch you at all because you're really freaking out? Okay, I won't touch you.
Keenan is just outside the room, leaning on the wall, just not even caring.
Keenan's just looking at the paintings.
Vesalaga's what the fuck is going on?
They're I can see that Dusty is extremely distressed right now, and I want to say something, but I'm not the right person to say anything. I probably eventually just kind of hand it off to Luca because Luca actually knows how to calm Dusty down.
Yeah, as DM, this is hilarious. As Vesalaga, he's very confused. And
he's what the fuck?
Now. Yeah, he's more annoyed that
you realize what he asked for.
It's not just that. It's that you've told him stuff, but you haven't given him a name. So he's just sitting there what the fuck are you on about? Well, give me a name.
Yeah, I was I literally can't. I don't think he's ever seen me mad either. So
wait, Vess hasn't seen you mad?
I don't think so. I've been sassy around him, but
yeah, you've been sassy. That's the most you've been. But also Vesalaga is pretty serious right now.
Okay. Influential financial advisor for a city of Nostrion. Unknown which city. Friends with Walter Greyhorn of the United Order of Humanity. She is a female. She's a female military expert in Owarin, and he gained access. Oh, that's the festival. And she appears frequently at banquets and is trying to gain influence. He has the reflective sapphire, the crow, a
reflective sapphire. Alright.
Yeah, he stole it from me, but it's fine. I want it back. I can give you my mom's name, but she's a literal genie, and I don't think she likes people talking to her. So.
I don't care about the genie. Is the genie a part of this whole scheme?
The genie is
well,
about to be a
apparently
part
she
of the
cursed
list.
him.
Alright, then I don't need to know the genie's name. Alright, we'll go on that Walter Greyhorn information. We'll see what I can do. Say a Warren? Alright, we'll see what I can do there.
I'll see what I can find as well.
Keenan walks in and says, there's also those 2 people who are under him. The robot
what are their
and...
names?
Sorry. Shit.
Robot is not a name.
I know. I don't know what their names are.
Then that information does nothing to me.
I know.
No, we know what their names are.
Then what are their names?
Keenan
Please
knows.
tell me photographic memory. Why did I not write it down? I literally think I just put Desi's hand.
It should be in your backstory.
doors. No, I didn't.
No, it's not in your
not in my
backstory.
Well,
Would you
Keenan,
forget your own childhood babysitter's name?
Keenan knows
I
what the
didn't-
champion is.
Yes, it's a champion. You know it's a champion. Yeah.
Okay, well, how about this then? Tonight, I'm going to pull out the Dead Theory on that, and I'm going to try to read it.
No, don't read any more of that.
No,
The
not
what?
the whole thing, just the back part.
Desi,
See if my babysitters are in there.
Yeah, see, that's gonna kill you. Don't do that.
I don't care.
There are other ways. I can find other ways. If you give me a minute to sleep, I can
Vess
get
will
some
tell you
information.
about more later when we look through our papers. Or diaries.
Okay.
Just giving them the name right now is not going to move it along that much faster. It's better to wait and not injure yourself.
I don't like waiting.
Well, neither do I. So, but sometimes it's part of the job. So,
I'm just gonna, scream.
yep.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. We'll get to work on it. This is annoying.
I would also appreciate it if you would arrange someone to escort me to the which district was the temple in?
You're referring to the
one in the Hydra district,
Koiosis.
I think. Yeah, the Koiosis one is in the Hydra
yes,
district over
yeah,
there, right?
it's in the Hydras district. Yes, it's it's not a church, more so than a gathering.
Yeah.
Area. Yes.
I need someone to escort me there. Early tomorrow morning, preferably.
I'll send someone over. All right. Someone will give you the address outside, and you can stay there for the bit. But yes, we'll see what what we're dealing with here. And yeah, so for now that'll be the end of the session. We'll end it when you guys travel to the safe house, and we will start on the next day.
Okay.
So get your resets.
Oh, I was also going to do a thing at the temple.
Well, that we can do that next session then.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's I just wanted
tomorrow
to...
morning. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good. Yep. So, oh boy, hot diggity dog.
Reiner's still not convinced that Fess isn't the person who called out a hit on them.
Really appreciate that you were like, the Crow, he doesn't have anything to do with this, but shout out to him. God damn it.
Huh? I didn't say anything.
Earlier in the session,
Oh.
you're like, yeah, the Crow, he doesn't have anything to do with this, but shout out to him, he's cool, dude.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Well, my puppy would very much like for it to be puppy time.
That is fair.
Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, it's getting a bit spicy. Good luck. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening at the same time, which is the best kind. Everything is converging, which is the fun part.
Guys,
yeah.
Just imagine if we kill the Empyrean by getting his wisdom to 0.
Hell
That'd be
yeah.
really fucking funny.
He needs to fail a really low save, though. So.
It can
But
happen.
charisma, monsters have bad charisma. Actually, it's an Imperium.
It's an Imperial, not a monster.
It could still fail.
They can roll a
There's
ball
a chance! There's a chance!
I wouldn't be surprised if it has
Time.
plus 15 wisdom.
If it rolls all at once, it still fails. Nat ones are an automatic
True.
fail on saves.
Oh
True,
boy.
true.
Man.
Alright.
Now I'm
What
Hey,
hyped.
DM.
sucks is we no longer have divine intervention for when the Empyrean comes along.
Yeah, that does. Well, it's coming in 7 days, so we will have it in 7 days.
Is it 7
It-
days?
It's
Yeah.
11 days. 11
Yeah,
days.
11.
Oh,
so
okay.
we'll just barely get it back.
Then.
We'll get it just in
Also,
time.
if we're in the genie's realm for more than a day, then that counts towards my countdown.
Yes.
So let's just hang out in the genie's realm until I get to my turn.
We don't know how time works there, though, do we?
No, they
What?
said it was slower than the material plane.
It's slower than normal, yes.
Hmm.
So you can arrive in time. I believe it's 12 hours one day. Or the other 1 day in there is 12 hours in the other one. In the
Gotcha.
mortal plane. So yeah. So yeah, for now that is it, and more stuff to come. It's getting spicy. It's about to boil up.
And
like a
we're
hot
all level
noodle.
12. Thank you so much. No, I
The you guys are really close. I could
Yeah.
give it to you now, but that would be a little bit disservice. I want to give it to you when you teleport. I think.
Okay.
I think that's probably when. So expect that.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for.
Well, I don't have to be as
the-
annoying about it because now I
Yeah.
just said like an adult, hey, I didn't think to ask for this before, but this,
Fair
this
enough.
makes sense. And the more I think about it, the more sense it would have made to ask the first time.
Now I
Yeah,
have to do
yeah.
homework. Ugh.
Gross.
You
Last, and
have
I'm graduated, I'm not in school anymore, and I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
I need 2 essays and a project to do.
Alright.
Oh, big sad. All right, take care, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, peace.